Slicem here with SlycemGaming, and we are going live. Time to get down to business. Oh, what a long day. Actually, I can't really say it was much of a long day. I took a nap most of the afternoon, so it worked out quite well with me. So, all right, guys, we're here live, and we're going to be doing a couple different things. I was going to do the Alliance War off the broadcast, and then I was like, you know what, screw it. I've had a rough day in Alliance Quest. I wanted to throw my phone a couple different times. You know, I'm gonna get through it. I'll clear my lines, but a couple deaths there that definitely, in my opinion, shouldn't have happened. Just bad play, not paying attention, and one time falling asleep. So yeah, took that nap. Hopefully should be good. We got a good little ways to go tonight. Sorry I got on a little late. I planned on getting on it earlier, just kind of didn't happen. So, what's up, A Willow, Eternal, Quell, Carlos, Bro2D2? Good seeing you guys. Technically, Quell, it looks like A Willow was the first. She might have been the first like though. So there you go. Eternal already quick on and saying, I need your opinion on Kabam's quote-unquote fix. Kabam's gonna fix the game. They're gonna do what they need to do, and everything continues to move forward. You know, I'm curious to see what they do. I don't think it's anything crazy, but again, this is Kabam. Hey, Sigler, what's going on, buddy? Joshua's saying, my guy. Hey, what's up, Joshua? Welcome to the chat, brother. There's Biggest Noob quick in here as well, so thanks for stopping in, fellas. All right. So we're going to get this thing rolling. Oh, it looks like I'm at a win streak of 5. We'll use this and keep moving. Unstable Man says, you're going to get a ban, SlycemGaming. For being too awesome or for giving high fives. That part I'm not real sure of. For showing their bug one time yesterday. If so, then let Kabam do it. Yeah, it is what it is. Believe me. There's other things to do. Not really sweating it. Italian Joe saying, yo, hey, what's up? Quell saying, I don't think we need 6 stars. Might as well play Future Fight. Two totally different games. I can tell you, I don't think I see myself playing Future Fight anytime in the near future. What's up, Ultimate Wall Crawler? Good seeing you, buddy. There's Italian Joe. What's up, John Wright, 2016? What's up, everybody in Slicem? Yep, we're here. Gonna be going, so... Biggest Noob says, Kabam never fixes anything unless it benefits their company financially. This whole exploit thing is certainly a top priority for them to fix. When it came to that double evade bug, they didn't fix it for weeks. It's always interesting to see how they're going to take things. You can never argue that point. You know, exploits are exploits. They're not supposed to be exploited. Unfortunately, people do it. That's the nature of the beast. Anytime you're in a competitive gaming situation, however competitive or uncompetitive it may seem, when there's an exploit, people are going to attack it. That's just, you know, it's a chink in the armor, I guess you could say. Alright, Frojo saying he's ready for the call whenever you are. Alright, we're going to get Frojo on the call here before too long. There's Anthony saying, yo. What's up, Anthony? Before I bring anybody on the call, I'm going to go over a couple of things here. First, let me address something that's been crazy. So, there's been a lot of interesting things going on inside the game, inside the chats. As most of you know, we host our own little YouTube chat online where people can come in, hang out, ask questions, be part of a community. Hopefully well beyond just when we're here live. And that's kind of what we're looking for, is guys that want to come in, help out, answer questions, and be part of a growing community. Not something that tears people down, causes problems, or anything of that nature. The idea is that we're all here playing the same game. You know, we all want the same thing. We all want to see things move forward. We want to have a good game. And so with that being said, first, let me say this. I want to apologize to a couple guys. If you felt like I was attacking you or dismissing your opinions any at all, that's never the case. You know, there was a lot of heated discussion concerning these 6 stars as they came out. How I view the game and how you view the game are always going to be two totally different things. We may agree on one part of the game for a little while, and then we can totally disagree on another part of the game. And you know what? That's what makes this game unique. That's what makes it fun. And that's what allows people to have a YouTube channel like this, because people get to go see and experience an opinion either like theirs or different than theirs, and then they get behind it. So, with that being said, again, let me point this out. If at any point you guys thought I was attacking you personally, or thought you were crazy, well, okay, I may have thought you were crazy, but I always respect your opinion. I get where you're coming from. Every one of you. At some point, I can get it. You know, here to give you a rough idea. I don't know if he's in here right now or not, but Drop Faith is saying he's done with the game. 6 stars are coming. He's done. Hey, I get it. You've played the game. You've played it to a level you're happy with, and it's a good jumping off point. Does it mean I agree with it? No. But do I understand it? Sure. I mean, at one point in time, I played WoW 1,000,000 hours a day. Okay, maybe not 1,000,000. But I played my fair chunk of time, played highly competitive, and suddenly one day something happened, something changed, life changed, and I disappeared. I went away. So with that being said, I do want to reach out, and I want to say, guys, listen. When you see any of us in a heated debate, I hope we all can step back and realize that is exactly that. It's a debate. I don't think by any means anybody thinks less of any of our panel, of our members of SlycemGaming. You know, do I think somebody's opinion is completely crazy? Sure. I mean, it's just like I can make an argument with Anthony all day long that he's insane for not thinking Star-Lord is one of the, if not the top champ in the game. Because even though he's a one-trick pony, he's the best one-trick pony a person could ask for. But, in the same token, I can totally understand and see where he can come up with voodoo. I can see where he comes up with a lot of different things. So, it's one of those things, guys, where just because we disagree doesn't mean I don't respect it. And yeah, I may fire something off. I may say something crazy. But the facts remain is, you know, I do value everybody's input, whether you're just a subscriber that hangs out here, whether you're a first-time person coming in and hanging out, or whatever it may be, you know, we do respect it. I respect it. Doesn't mean I have to agree with it. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to take and come back at you on anything you say. If you got a bold opinion, all I ask is you stand behind it. Don't back down. I don't care. You know, I have some bold opinions about things. You know, it's just kind of like, you know, people being upset about people buying accounts. To me, that doesn't hurt my feelings any at all. You got the money, spend it. You know? But my outlook on life, my outlook on the game is different than the next guy. And so that's what, in my opinion, makes us a unique place for you guys, is that we can argue, we can fight. Heck, there's times that I think if we could have put boxing gloves on and put up a ring, we probably would have went to blows. But once the fight's over, I guarantee you this, I have the same amount of respect, if not more, for you at that point than I do the person that sits in the corner and mumbles their thoughts and says, oh, well, I don't know. I think so-and-so's the best. You know, look, you got an opinion, sound off on it. Hang tight on it. Your opinion means something. So, with that being said, that's all I'm going to say on it, because I think moving forward, guys, as this channel continues to grow and continue to build, just know that there's going to be times where we will disagree with you, even if you're just a viewer. And I hope you can come back and respect the fact that, hey, we disagreed, but it doesn't change the fact that we'll respect it. We can disagree, but we'll always respect your opinion to at least a degree. We may laugh at you, and that's very possible, but we'll try to do it in front of you so you can see it. We won't do it behind your back. We'll do it in front of you, because that's respect. At least that's what I heard in a movie, Out Cold, one time. So I think that's the way that works. So, all right, guys, let's get some phone calls rolling. Unstable Man says boring. Hey, it can be boring all you want, bud. If you don't like it, there's a million other channels rolling. Go check them out. It won't hurt my feelings, I promise. See, that's that whole mad respect thing. You can have your opinion all you want. I respect it. It's boring. There's a million places to go. I respect you if you go there. All right, let's get these phone calls in, and let's talk about MCOC, because that's what we're all here to do, right? All right, let's get things cracking. Bulldog giving you a call if you're able to jump on. I'm also going to give Frojo the call. I may have called prematurely. All right, we'll call Frojo first. Though I see now that Bulldog's ready to rock. Oops. Hey, what's up, Diaz? Good seeing you. Frojo.
Quit ringing.
The ringing is good for you. It helps everybody.
Well, it was just, I already answered it. I could hear you, but it was still ringing.
Starbolt saying, well, guys, I got school in the morning. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I've been on the stream tomorrow night for the whole thing. Hey, take care, Star. We'll be seeing you around. J-Fire says, did you like my arena crystal pools, Slice 'em? I didn't see it. Diaz saying, yikes, that ringing is loud. Sorry, Diaz. The ringing is over now, at least for now.
I don't know what that was all about, actually.
You should learn to answer your phone faster.
It was not my phone. It's the computer.
Same thing. Phone, computer.
They're over here saying, hey, slice 'em. Chid's over here saying, Froyo, thirsty foe. 30 foe? What? I think he messed up, whatever he was trying to say.
Tony over here saying, finally, my defense got a kill. First kill in weeks. Hyperion of all the champs. My goodness, it feels good to get a kill.
Nice. Congrats.
Yeah. Good stuff.
I'm doing Thorn Path again. Yeah, I'm not feeling too good about it.
I'm actually.
Looks like.
Oh, go ahead.
It looks like the dude that I'm facing on Thorns is Iceman. Oh, so I'm not, and I'm really not feeling it.
Yeah, well, I'm getting ready to do Thorn's Path as well. I was originally going to do it off camera. I was like, ugh, I have played horrible in AQ today. I haven't played well. It's been one of those days. And I was like, I don't want to mess with it. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it because whether I suck on camera or off camera, I'm still going to suck. It's still going to be frustrating. So, screw it. We'll see how it goes. J-Fire saying he did 40 crystals, 1,250 units, 750,000 gold, and a 4-star Punisher dupe. That's what he got. That's a pretty good haul. I think you should be able to be happy about that one. Out of his arena crystals. That's very, very nice.
They're saying Lion King Gladiator Hulk. Gladiator Hulk is coming out in November when no, we don't know that for sure. We're assuming.
Yeah. Diaz saying, who's your choice champ versus Iceman? Ooh.
I don't really know. Some of my guys are telling me to take Storm and get to Special 2 and just hope that her crit, you get lucky and get a crit and get a big hit.
It doesn't work that way, especially if he's got ice armor. That's
but
insane.
you gotta parry him first.
Yeah, well, you're hoping you get the solid parry and that you get your special in time. I don't know if I like that choice. With Iceman, it's kind of counter control, is what I've seen. You have to find a way to make sure you rebalance his control.
The only other thing I thought about is taking Hulk.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Try to beat him down, get the Fury, and then when I hit Special 3, just hopefully that's enough.
Yeah, Michael Herbert over here. What's up, Michael? Good seeing you, buddy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ooh, luckily my fight was recovered. My iPad decided to kick me out the game. Michael's saying he unlocked Assassin's Mastery. Nice. What's up, my name? Sorry about earlier today. My name said, I basically joined the stream as everybody was starting to get to leaving, so.
Hey, do you have your stream set to Marvel Contest of Champions on the advanced settings? Because, I'm searching Marvel Contest of Champions live streams, and you're not popping up. Only me and Joel and Sammy are.
Oh, that's a good
and
question.
Sammy is streaming me, or he was.
Well,
He
look,
told me, he came in here, it's like, hey, I'm streaming you on my channel. I was like, okay, cool.
that's funny. Whew, we got lucky. Let me see if I did or didn't. Uh, Anthony over here is saying, "Hey, Frojo, hope there's no cable on Thorns again." Ha ha ha. Sorry, couldn't resist.
No, it's Iceman this time, and
Iceman.
I'm in just as much trouble, I think. I haven't picked my team yet, and they're probably wanting me to move and over there, but I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet.
Clay said, "Try to go to sleep earlier. Cut it. I'm here." Hey, welcome back, man. I took a nice nap. I can tell you that.
Okay.
Carlos over here says, "Dude, I can't decide which stream to watch. LOL. If it'll open 2 tabs, I'll watch both. You only live once." There you go. My name. How about that post from Kabam about the glitch exploit? Have they done anything to you?
Not yet.
So
but
far.
They haven't said that they haven't dropped the bans yet either. We'll see it. We'll know when, because people will be posting it in Line app. People will be posting it on Twitter. They're talking about it over here in my chat too. That's what I was fixing to talk about.
Go ahead. So, okay, just real quick. I go to Advanced Settings, Category, Gaming, and then it's got Marvel, Contest of Champions. So I'm assuming, yeah, I'm tied up to Marvel.
Maybe I'll just close it, research it again. Nope. Nope. You're not popping up. It's weird.
Figures.
Are you popping up if you search it? Because I know you normally look at that stuff. You normally pop up under it.
Let's see. I gotta go to my second browser. I normally keep everything. I always try to keep an idea of what's going on out in the community as I'm streaming. I know that's crazy, but that's what I enjoy doing. Let's see. If I just hit live, if I go to the home page, live recommendations, I see Frojo34, I see SlycemGaming, I see Joel.
Huh. Maybe my stream today just doesn't like you.
Oh, that's very
I mean,
possible.
my iPad.
That's very possible. It would make sense not to like me.
Yeah.
Hurts my feelings.
Maybe it was like that dude exploited the game. Let's not search for him.
All I did was show all of our viewers one time through just how beautiful the game can be exploited.
So what were all those text messages at 3:30 a.m. to me?
What? I don't remember that. Are you sure?
You don't remember?
I was probably
maybe that
sleep.
was.
I think I was sleep texting.
Oh, okay.
Dreaming of what the rewards would be.
Oh.
Choo choo. Or wait. Thanks.
They're over here talking about some people want the new Hulk to suck. I don't know why you would want a new champion to suck.
Yeah.
But some people are saying the new Hulk doesn't need to suck. He just needs to be cool.
We need him to be good. We need a good science champ. I hope he's
science. We do. We do.
I'm not gonna lie. This is what pissed me off today, and I'll tell you. I'm gonna show it on my live stream here in a second. Chid saying test. We see you there, Chid. Clay saying it's showing Slycem for me.
Yeah, I see that. I have both chats open. My breakfast is dinner. Brent Stone. Uh-oh.
Adam Marcos saying 1 thumbs down already. Hater, reveal yourself.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I'm going to get hit. Oops. Let's see here. My name says you do pop up at YouTube Gamer under MCOC live streams. Oh, there you go.
Okay, you're under YouTube Gaming. See, I'm just on YouTube.
Oh, I guess apparently I'm on YouTube Gaming. Anthony's saying he sounds good. I'm excited. I'm so confused on what he's excited about.
Probably Gladiator Hulk.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Unstable Man over here saying, LOL. If I go to other channels, I can't hear the expert talk of Bulldog and Chid. Darn you, Unstable Man. Always raining on my parade. He's all over here beating me up tonight. But that's okay. I guess I'll put on my big boy pants and live with it.
Salamance. Nothing's really popping yet. Just going through the motions right now, trying to get the streak built.
Now, oddly enough here, Italian Joe said he didn't pop up tonight. He had to check his subscription, so you got to enjoy it.
Yeah, also, I heard like you dropped a lot of subscribers since earlier.
yeah, and like I said in my earlier stream, I have no idea what happened there. I knew something was wrong. Like I leave my email up, so like on my computer when I sat down, I've got multiple tabs open. I got 2 YouTube tabs, my Twitch tab, my PayPal, my email inbox, Streamlabs, and then I got like the prestige calculator, the prestige list, and then normally something else, just depending on what I'm researching. Whether like today we were looking at pictures for the different logos. I was helping nerd out with that. So I've got different things, and I just kind of tab through them. And so
Ryan, you gotta mute one of the tabs. You gotta mute one of them.
Oh yeah. So it was really weird because I sat down, and whenever it popped up Super Chat, I was like, "There's no way this isn't correct. It's impossible." And I really thought, well, maybe because we're so close, they're just getting the account prepared for Super Chat,
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, maybe they're going to make me fill in my stuff, this, that, and the other. So I sat down, I start working on that. And then I click it, and it says subscribers, 1,185 or whatever it was. And I was like, holy torpedoes, how?
So is the rumor true that you changed chairs and then you lost subs?
I thought about leaving the chair. I thought about getting a new one, maybe a little more cushion, but I didn't do it. The chair has stayed. I don't know. Maybe it was that thought of leaving the chair that got people upset. I just
maybe
I don't know.
The chair fans all banded together and said, "We're out of here."
Yeah, they were upset. Okay, so here, let me show you guys. This is what irritated me today whenever I logged on. And let's see if it pops up right away, because it popped up as soon as I logged on. It was like a slap in the face. Oh, nope, not yet. Where's it at? Yeah, lines here. Okay, nope, not it. Oh,
Did
right
they
here.
take the Super Chat away?
No, my Super Chat is still active.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
Very weird. Or at least I'm still showing it down below. I don't know if it's still working or not, but it says it's still there. Okay, so I log on, and this is the first thing that pops up on my screen before anything else. I log on, and I see, go now, scientific method. Scientific method for this tech champion. There's nothing better than the scientific method here for my tech champ. And I said to myself, how? Like, how is a company so dense that they award him a tech champion as a tech champion? Great. So be it. I'm good for it. I understand. Good for you. But but you scientific method him right on the main screen. Oh, go now, scientific method. Like I don't it blows my mind. It's like, oh hi.
Yeah,
this champion says science all over him.
So did the loading screen, so did everything.
It just
and they just, I think they just like throwing it in our face at this point.
It's like
they're like, how else can we piss them off about Doc Ock and Green Goblin? Let's call their arenas scientific names.
Yeah, like we're gonna name all of his specials after science. We're going to give him a scientific lab coat. All of this, but hold on, he's tech. You got it. Okay, looks like Super Chat is working.
It's still working because you just got a $2 Super Chat from A Willow.
A Willow, my boy, coming through, testing it out, probably being nice. Hey, I appreciate it, A Willow. Yeah, so that's, to me, when I logged in and I saw that, I was like, unfreaking believable. How much of a shankopotamus do you have to be for that to work? So it was needless to say, very frustrating. When I saw it, I couldn't believe it, and very, very irritating, to say the least. So, what do you do? A Willow saying, "Yep, still works." No, thank you, A Willow. Thanks for testing it. I'll give you some props there. A Willow making sure my Super Chat's still working. So yeah, no, Super Chat still works, even though I am now back down to, like, what, 950 some odd subscribers.
That's so weird, man.
Yeah, 953. Like I feel like I almost feel bad about myself now. Like it's giving me a complex. Like
I thought maybe somebody tweeted your channel out or something, and you like someone like famous, like
well, and that's
I
what
don't know, like Marvel Champions, like they tweeted your channel out or something, and I was like, dang.
and see that's what I thought. I thought maybe, just maybe, somewhere while I was sleeping, somebody um, did a raid or mentioned my channel and said, "Hey, go subscribe to him," or
Bulldog and Nerdliest to me, we were streaming on it all day. Actually, is what really happened.
there it is. So I'm okay
And
with
then
it.
you came back on, and they were like, "Wait, that's not the guys from earlier." And then they all left. That's what happened.
That would make
That's
sense.
the true story.
That would make sense. Dang it, guys!
Will
listen.
YouTube ban you for exploiting sub accounts? What? I don't know. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't even really know how that works. Clay over here is saying YouTube and Kabam can't get their text straight at all. Maybe they gave me somebody else's subscribers. I have no idea how it happened, and it's rather been baffling. I checked my email. I'm like, dude, I didn't get like 200 emails or one massive email with a bunch of you picked up XXX as subscribers. So I was a little confused. The bug is definitely in the air. There's no doubt about that. Kabam's had its bugs. Now YouTube apparently is having some sort of issue. So.
Well, yeah, my live stream earlier today I started it, and then like a minute later it just went dead. I was like, what the heck?
Italian Joe says it's because he isn't wearing the proper hat. Equals lost subs.
Oh, it's the Yankees.
Oh. No, I think I lost subscribers while having the Yankee hat on.
It's possible.
Mm-hmm.
But they do have more fans.
They do. They do. I won't disagree with you there. It's the only thing keeping me from blowing the head up so far. It deserves it.
Not until they ban you for clickbait, says Rye.
Alright. So we're going to start this Alliance War Special 1. Let's see. Who do you think it's going to be, Frojo? We're going down the Thorns path, Enhanced Special 1.
Which path are you doing? You doing the 17?
Yeah, Thorns.
The one off to the left? Okay, yeah, well, there's the Thorns on the right, too.
Yeah, that Thorns doesn't matter.
That's probably going to be Cyclops or Spider-Man or something like that.
See, I'm thinking Cyclops, or not Cyclops. I'm thinking either Yellow Jacket or Spider-Man. That seems to be the two that tend to pop up here. Let's use Iceman and see what we get. What's up, Aldo? Good seeing you. Unstable Man said somebody created 100 fake accounts, subbed and then unsubbed. Chid said according to Social Blade, all those subs left in under a minute. Oh, there it is.
Really?
Yellow Jacket. As I figured.
Yellow Jacket, yeah. He's pretty tough to deal with lately. It seems like his special one's even harder to dodge than it used to be.
It has. I can tell you this. My timing has been god
Like the best
awful.
thing to do is to be far back as you can when he launches it.
Yep, and there it was. Catch me
He get
on
you?
my toe. Oh, of course. Now at this point,
Got you on the tiptoe.
at this point, oh shoot! I totally forgot about the special. Ugh. Oh, that was dumb of me. Definitely costing me way too much health.
Steiny said it's probably going to be a tech champ.
All right.
They're asking on my stream and your stream, the same person. They want you to explain the exploit from yesterday.
The exploit was that basically the game, from what I can see, registered whatever it was that you completed last, and anytime you completed a quest, it seems that it awarded those rewards back out again. That's the way it seems. Oh, good job, Sly. Way to die. I would have been fine had I not used that L1 early on. That was so stupid. That's just bad play. And that's the way I've played all day. Like, I might as well go stick my head into the wall or in the sand, because I've played with my head in the sand up my rear end all day. Just horrible game.
Really?
Yes, I want to throw my iPad. It's stupid stuff.
Why would you play like that?
Because I'm a lemon head 90% of the time. That's why.
Lemon head, guys. Lemon head. Slice him the lemon head.
So aggravating. Let's see here. So yes, Sal, that seems to be the just of the. Oh, that's not good. The just of um, the exploit was that you could basically farm the rewards over and over based on whatever it was you completed last.
Right. Yep, that's basically what it did, and apparently I never completed anything, so I got nothing. Alright, I'm gonna go check Alliance War myself. See what we got over here.
The real deal over here says Warhead or Lemonhead. No, I've played like a Lemonhead. I wish I was playing like a Warhead. A Warhead would be like maybe somebody that was good at war. Apparently, I've
Oh, yeah.
decided to suck so far at this. Though I did walk away with a very clean sweep there with Archangel.
Alright, so someone's already taken the earlier fights, so I only have to worry about 3 fights mainly, which is the one you just did,
Yep.
and then the next one, and then Thorns. But I can only do one right now because the people in the middle haven't moved. I can only do that unstop. I think I'm going to take Stark Spidey. Is that who you took?
I didn't take Stark Spidey.
Who did you take in the fight with you?
I took Archangel, Iceman, and Black Widow.
Alright, guys, we're going full screen because I'm going to record this for my Alliance War. So if you're watching my channel, it's full screen until I get done with this Alliance War fight. Alright, going in, picking my team. Alright, so I think I'm going to take Stark Spidey and Ice Storm. They said Storm. I think Storm is a good option, but I think I'm going to take Storm and Hulk just to be safe. Just to be safe.
All right, another one down. A 12K Cyclops, red Cyclops. Pretty well demolished him with Archangel. Took 4 hits, a little block damage. There at the end, I just wasn't going to risk missing the dexterity, missing the timing on that, especially playing on the iPad. So I just took the block damage. I got Archangel at half health and Black Widow coming into Thorns. So here we go. Clay said, I did good in war, sucked in AQ. Yeah, I've sucked in AQ all day. Hey, there's Octopus Gaming. Octopus, just so you know, your logo is done and completed. So whenever you get a shot, let me know, and we'll get you squared away.
My name's Jeff.
Yeah, Dennis saying, what's up, everyone? What was Hood cutoff? I did 4.06 and didn't get him. It sounds like it was high, which shocks the bejesus out of me, considering all the things that we had going on these last 24 hours. It just seems crazy to me.
What's up, Pran? Steiny says, when in doubt, Hulk it out. Oh, and it is Mordo on this first node here. It's cool.
I got Mordo on my Thorns node.
He hit me. That sucks.
Ooh. Getting that L3. Josh was saying, where's your tech Spidey, Sly? For whatever reason, I just haven't been bringing him to war. A large chunk of that, I think, is I just don't feel comfortable enough with him yet. And, of course, the Mordo would get that stupid regen, which is fantastic for him. All right, we're getting ready to see. I'm not real sure if Mordo's stun evade is going to work against Black Widow's L3, but we're getting ready to find out. So I'm either going to get demolished here. Nope, it works. Dang it! I was thinking maybe because it was a special, it wouldn't trigger, but it does. So there, I'm testing it live in Alliance War. Uh-oh, you sound more frustrated than I do.
I screwed up.
Clay saying someone got Hood at 4.189. 4.2, Steiny says got him. So, all right, well, here goes Archangel against Mordo. Let's see how this goes. SlycemGaming, what's funny is the Electro one was lower. I got 8.2 mil and came in 384th. Did 6.8 the first round. Oh, hold on. We're going to need some bleeds on this Mordo. Oh, I'm going to die. There it is. Chid says, boy, why did you test that? That's a great question, Chid. Alright, well, we're going to bring Iceman back. I'm probably going to have to use a heal. I'm going to have to buy an Alliance War heal here.
Alright, Hulk took out Mordo, and I can't do the next fight for now because they haven't moved. So I'll just move and wait.
I'm just shy of buying a 3,000. Ooh, let's... Dang it. Alright, we're going to go open a couple arena crystals here.
I know, Steiny. That's what I was thinking too. And I don't think I don't know, I might be able to survive this Alliance Quest fight. If not, someone else can finish it.
Did you say Alliance Quest?
Yeah.
Alright, so we had good luck. 45 units, 21,000 out of 5 regular arena crystals. More than enough to take care of the heal that I'm going to need. I should be safe. Iceman's definitely going to take care of the problem here. Losing Iceman early on really screwed with my lineup here. That was really stupid, but so be it. 108. So here's one of those things where I could probably get away with a 3,000 heal. But the last thing I want to do is die, give him an extra kill, and on top of it, spend another team revive or anything stupid like that. So we're going to go ahead and use a big health potion here to be safe. Playing on the safe side, I believe in making sure you finish your line. So, should be more than enough. Steiny says, Slice them, throwing away kills like they're candy, LOL. Yeah, I shouldn't have tested that out with Black Widow. I should have been smart. But I guess what do you do? Oh, I can tell you what you do. You don't do what I did. Come on. There we go. Alright, Mordo down. Whew. Anthony's saying, Slycem, why do you bring AA and Black Widow? They basically do the same thing. You replace Black Widow with a damage dealer. Sparky or Star-Lord, AA does your ability reduction, which replaces Black Widow and frees up a spot. Don't you agree? The difference is Black Widow does it without anything. Archangel's going to take damage to a certain point, and then you got to hope that you don't run into... So, for example, twice I ran into Colossus on the Thorns node. Archangel is going to die just sheer Thorn damage from a Colossus. So,
Is 5-star Yellow Jacket worth rank 3? Yes. Yes, he is. Definitely. I would rank him up in a second to rank 3. I love Yellow Jacket. Very underrated science champion. But I love him. I love him.
Yeah, Yellow Jacket is an interesting one. My name says, my Alliance War now against MMX IV. Slice him. I'm scared to start it. Hey, you know what? You go in, you go swing, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, you take a screenshot, post it on Twitter, be like, hey, I faced MMX IV.
There you go.
You know, it's like one of those things, you broke into Wrigley Field. You know, you gotta, it's a stupid idea, but, you gotta do it.
Yeah, exactly. Steiny's saying true, but Black Widow's ability is reduced against mutants. Absolutely. The problem is there's really nobody out there that's going to offset it as well. Archangel is going to take it just straight across the face. At least with Black Widow, I stand a chance. I stand a shot of running into a couple big solid hits. The other person I guess I could take would be somebody like Voodoo maybe. That would give you... But again, you're taking a lot of damage up front, waiting to get to that L2. Now, with Mystic Dispersion, depending on the champion you're facing, you could wait for buffs to fall off and then go. But that's a lot of time, in my opinion. It's kind of a catch-22 there. If anything, I could replace Archangel, but Archangel's great against Magic. He's great against a lot of different champs. Power control against that first node. You know, it's an L1. It normally doesn't cause much problems. And like I said, Iceman would have been fine. Instead, using that L1 when I had that power up was stupid.
Ah, the grand scheme is on now too.
Yep. The Imperious one says, bringing Black Widow doesn't reduce Mordo on Thorns. And she sucks against mutants. Those are the only champs you'll see on Thorns.
Not true. Cable, you'll see Cable, you'll see Iceman.
Sweetheart. So
who else? They've been.
Cable and Iceman are both mutants.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Don't listen to me, guys.
Yeah, it's one of those things where at this point I could really probably start bringing a different ability reduction champ there, or a different damage dealer.
I've seen Rhino and Juggernaut and Dormammu. Magic. I've even seen Magic on Thorns.
I've seen Magic a couple times here lately, though. I don't think she's very smart there. But the Imperious one over here says, "Good one, Frojo. Thanks for that expert info." LOL.
Yep, definitely. I wasn't really listening, if I'm being honest. Frojo, how is your 5-star Nebula? I have an Awakened 4-star Nebula that I duped. What are your thoughts on her? She okay. See, like, she was someone I thought about taking to this Thorns node, but I didn't. But, like, I don't know. I'm not too comfortable with her still. She's one of those characters you have to become very comfortable with.
Oh, yeah.
But you can do everything with her and do a ton of damage as long as you're pretty good at evading when you need to evade and trying to take as least amount of block damage as you can. If you can do that, you know, you can do fairly well with her.
Absolutely. Anthony's got a good point. He was going to say his MD would make Voodoo so it gets to L2 before they get a special. Raven Knight saying Gwenpool is who he brought in place of Black Widow. You know, not a bad option there either. And again, I think though you're taking damage early on no matter what, and you're not going to get to 50 hits. I don't think. Maybe you do. I don't. I guess you start running into the percentage chance where, you know, it's 2, 4, 6, 10, so on, so on, so forth until you get to that 20, 30% chance. You know. Raven saying plus Voodoo regen at the start will offset some of that Thorn's damage. It's a good point, and like I said, that would be my most logical thought process would be maybe Voodoo. A large chunk of the reason I don't bring Voodoo is because I'm not 100% comfortable with him. I've got him on my questing team right now. I'm forcing myself to play with him as I learn to get better and better. So we'll see. I just got to get better. So
they want to know the cutoff for Iron Man. If you're watching my stream, it is above the latest subscribers, and it cycles on and off. It's above my head, about halfway up the screen. But if you just want me to say it, I'm saying 1.7 million for Iron Man cutoff. You know, that's if you want to be really risky. You know, if you want to be safe, score 3 million.
I think 2.5 should be more than safe for Iron Man.
Yeah, it should be. It should be.
I don't see him going super high, but I didn't see Hood going for 4 mil over 4 mil.
I did not. Either. Well, I did, but it went much lower than I anticipated. But Dormammu will be a different story. I would think, unless all this 6-star news changes everything for Arena. Because, I mean, I was in a bunch of line chat rooms today, and I just heard people that normally are like top 800 to say, I'm not playing Arena anymore. I have no desire anymore now that I know that 5-star arenas are coming.
Which just drives me crazy. I don't get it. Why?
I get it to a point. I don't think I'd go for every champion, but like someone like Doc Ock, I think I'd go for still. But like maybe like the next new champion, if he's not that great, maybe I wouldn't.
Sure, you can kind of pick and choose as you go. Anthony's saying all those champs you're listing make A not a good champ to bring for me on that path. Use Gwenpool or Voodoo for Thorns. 50% reduction plus 30 from Pacify and Regent to offset and Spirit Venom. Raven Knight's saying, I hear you, Sly. Voodoo takes some to get used to. It helps me to count out the combos as I go to do the special. Oh no, I'm the same way. I'm like a little kid. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hit it. All right, whew, I got it. Okay, and then I end up getting blocked because I'm busy counting, like my counter over there. Hit it. Oh crap. So I just got to get fluid with Voodoo. I'm not fluid with him, and that's my own fault. So Adam Marco says, hey, what I've been doing to practice is doing master mode or high level champs on the top champ list. Yeah, you know, I should really practice against those guys. I really don't. But a large chunk of that's because, like I've said,
it's still too easy.
And not even that. I'm sure I would die my fair share of times. My problem is when I play the game, I'm here live. So you guys watch what I do. I mean, it's anything that I say, anything that I do while playing the game, I'm pretty well playing it in front of you. The only thing I haven't done today that was live is probably my Alliance quest, because it made me want to throw my phone, and I was struggling, and so rather than you guys getting to watch me be pissed off, I just took care of it before I came on.
What was Hood's cutoff? Says Ian. You said it was 4.1? It
was like 4.14 or 4.15, something like that.
Well, there you go, Ian.
All right, Mel over here is saying, what's up, Slice? I'm close to another 4-star. I'm going to open it and tell people what I get. Should I open my first 5-star or wait? You got to wait. At this point, I know it sounds stupid, but on what, the 30th, we start getting sticks. Oh my God, I did it again. 6
sticks.
Yeah, 6-star crystal shards. Talk about like a tongue twister here. 6-star crystal shards are coming on the 30th. So if I were you, I'd wait just in case you do dupe the 5-star or anything like that you have. You definitely want to keep that available. Anthony over here, Voodoo is perfectly built for Thorns, which then opens a spot for my best damage dealer for armored up nodes. I encounter an Iceman for poison and Spider-Man's. Yeah, no, I agree, Anthony. It makes sense. I still think Archangel's probably one of the best damage dealer. Even on the armor up, he still burns through most of the guys, unless it's a Colossus or something goofy like that.
Ian was wondering how much he just went over. He did 5.1 and got Hood.
Yeah,
he was just wondering how much over he went.
About a mil.
Yeah. You're safe. Yo, what up, EL Sleeper Contest?
Oh, I'm sorry. It is his first 5-star. The great news is you can't dupe something you don't have. So yeah, Mel, you're good to go ahead and spin away, man. Yeah, you're safe.
Did you hear that I went for 5-star Doc Ock earlier?
No, I didn't. Did you get him?
No.
Boo.
You want to know who I got?
Who did you get?
Rhino.
Aww.
I duped Rhino, man.
Rhino.
That sucked. Like, okay, did they change the featured? I could have swore they were 14 days long before.
Yeah, no, it should be.
They're 7.
What?
Doc Ock is only in the store. That's why I went ahead and went for him. Because I was going to wait to the last day, and the timer was at 6 days and so many hours.
Careful, it's probably an exploit, and you could be getting permanently banned because Kabam made a mistake. You're gonna need to be careful about that,
dude. If it changes it, I'm gonna send an email and say, hey, because I even said it on the live stream that I was gonna wait, and then I was like, wait a second, it's only got 6 days and so many hours.
Quick shot saying second round is 14 days.
I could have swore all the new transfers.
First round is 7. Now that's what you get for thinking.
That's what Steiny's saying too. I guess. Okay. So I did right then, because I wanted to go for Duck Ock. I didn't care.
There you go.
I
Does it really matter what day you open him? You're getting kabam
Well, yeah.
either way. You're getting kabam
I would have
either
got
way.
double. If it would have been 14 shards, I would have got 6-star shards on the 30th, because that's what I was going to wait for. But
why didn't you buy the crystal and wait to open it?
Oh, I could have did that too, huh?
Yeah. Your head is not in it, neither is mine today. It's obvious we're both out there. Yeah. Yeah, Sigler over here is saying, yeah.
Yeah, they're all laughing at me over here.
Yeah, Real Deal's cracking up at you. Quick Shot saying it's always been this way, Frojo. Yeah, Frojo. It's always been this way. What were you thinking?
Quick Shot. I could have swore, man.
Well, you swore wrong. Willow over here, haha. Derp.
Thanks, Eric.
That hurts. I mean, just think.
I could have saved it.
Yeah.
14. I could have bought it and saved it and then duped it, man.
Plus, how cool would that have been, you know?
I know. But then I think about it. Then I probably would have got him because I waited so long.
Well, that's what you wanted, so even better. So.
Yeah. Salamant said, "Not again."
Cam apparently snuck in over here. I don't know if I said hey to her, but hey, Kabam. Or Kabam. Oh, my God. Hey, Cam. Cam, Kabam. It's all the same.
Cam, you should be very upset. He just called you Kabam.
Stop
twice.
It. Stop it.
Who are you calling Cam, anyways?
Cam, the person whose name is C-A-M? I mean, last I checked, C-A-M spells Cam.
I don't see that in your chat.
Oh, scroll
Maybe
up. It's because I missed it.
Oh.
That's why I said sorry I missed it.
Alright. Okay, it's further back.
Yeah. Defenders drops in 15 minutes. 15 minutes, Netflix Defenders is dropping according to Haitian.
Alright, guys, 15 minutes, I'm out of here. No, I'm playing. I'm not going nowhere.
Caleb, dang. BG opened 1 million PHC shards. I won't give this.
I know. I heard about that.
Chit over here saying, hey, Willow, let me get that Netflix login. Quick Shot, I don't think it has. I don't know what that meant, but something. Biggest noob over here saying, LOL, Sly saying you getting kabammed anyway. Sorry about that loss, Frojo, but this is why you are going to pull crap. It might as well be from a basic instead of a featured diamond-encrusted turd.
Yep, I agree with you.
Leroy over here says, you guys should go back to where you and Frojo were playing at the same time. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, we'll do that again, for sure.
We'll be doing it plenty of times. We got plenty of stuff coming down the pipeline. We've been working on a lot of stuff, so. Ultimate Wall Crawler out on the West Coast. Joshua says, did he really? Holy smokes. Yep. Nope. Totally did it. That's the old guy in me, I guess. Chid saying, LO in that case. SlycemGaming, let me get your Netflix login. You have my word, I'll make another profile, LOL. I would, but I think a couple of my buddies already use it. And I've got to go repay for it. My old debit card apparently got hacked, I guess. Or was in a security breach or whatever it is that all these cards go through nowadays. So I think this is like my 12th new debit card in the past year, where my bank is being overly protective, which I'm happy about. Be overly protective with my account, I agree. But now it's kind of like super freak out mode. Get a new card. I got to go back and redo all of my auto pays. I'll miss one bill. I'm going to get late charges. I'm going to scream and yell at the person that gives me a late charge. Such a headache.
I'm laughing at Quickshot about Brian Grant and his Premium Hero Crystal Summoner Advancement score.
Yeah, Quickshot says, join for Loki, they said. Brian puts up almost 0 in SA, they said. They lied. Brian puts up a ton of points into SA. I can only imagine. Haitian says, is that a bannable offense with Netflix?
I'm reading it. It's funny.
I
J. Rudd says, at this point in the normal 5-star crystal, there aren't too many really good ones that are worth it. I kind of disagree with that. There's quite a few really good ones in the normal 5-star at this point.
Yeah, there's still some good champs out there.
Yeah, there's, there's Ultron, Hulk, Star-Lord, Magic, and then now you have X-23.
Yep.
Drax, Captain Marvel. I'm thinking as I go here. Rocket Raccoon's okay. Guillotine.
Yep. Real quick, Steiny said at work I called someone a scum bum. They had no clue what I meant. Clearly, they never saw Smokey and the Bandit on TV.
Iron Man cut off 1.7. It's right up above me, about halfway up the screen.
Yeah, Raven, I think he said, "Well, 3 million would be enough for Iron Man." I pray so. If 3 million is not enough for Iron Man, I give up hope. So.
I just don't see 800 people scoring that high for Iron Man, especially with Doc Ock going on.
The only thing that will raise his cutoff is people putting up stupid numbers to be quote unquote safe, and then the pool being super small. That's the only reason I can see it going
pool.
down.
Oh yeah, it's top 10%. Yeah. Yeah.
So because of that, I could see where it could go up from something stupid like that. But outside of that, I just don't see that being the case,
JJ, thanks. I appreciate it.
Steiny says Raven Knight 3 million might actually hit him twice.
It might.
It's very possible. That Yellow Jacket has got me having flashbacks. I got ready to use Iceman Zell 1, and then I said, oh, no, don't do that. You're going to lose a lot of life. And then I remember, no, that's just because I was a Shankopotamus and used it with Yellow Jacket's power sting on me. So, Quick Shot saying Iron Man is such crap. I've pulled him 3 times as a 5-star. Ooh. Bulldog in the house. Or thought he was going to be in the house. He called me. I added him to the call.
Uh-oh.
Bulldog is being abducted right now. He was calling in for help and safety.
The Bulldogs grabbed him.
He's fighting. Oh, no. I think that's it. Bulldog, is that you?
It is I.
Okay.
The one and only. Thank God.
Well, we were afraid for a little bit that maybe you were going to abduct.
Bulldog is here.
The Bulldog has made it.
You were afraid I was going to what?
We were afraid you were getting
Bulldog
abducted.
snatched you.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That you just happened to go live right as the missus was coming home and, had to walk the bullies and do all that stuff. In fact, I almost wasn't going to be on at all because it's supposed to be bully bath night, but luckily she's tired, so we'll do it tomorrow.
Icon is saying they just pulled a 5-star Captain Marvel and then they're asking garbage? No, far from it. Far
not
it.
Great until duped, but nowhere near garbage.
I wish I had pulled her because I have a Cosmic Awakening gem and I would use it, especially if I still had another rank 4 to do, but I don't.
Yeah, I'm kicking myself.
Well, not for now.
I had a Cosmic gem,
right?
But I pulled Drax first. And had I pulled Captain Marvel first or waited, I would have definitely used it on her, for my LOL run. Not that there's anything wrong with Drax, but I would have much rather had Captain Marvel for my LOL run.
Icon, first 5-star champ is a very, very good one.
Mm-hmm.
Raven Knight says, Slice him. You should watch Seaton's video he posted earlier. He got wrecked by Yellow Jacket on his new account in Act 4.
His free-to-play account. Yeah.
Unstable Man says, she is very good and sexy. Oh, and I just picked a stupid account to play against. Why did I do that?
What's up, Bro2D2? Good to see ya. Yeah, Jacob, the one true Bulldog. That is me.
The one
jeez, Rick. Yeah, the one true Bulldog or not. It's Rick and Morty reference.
Oh, okay.
Josh said he got 4 4-stars out of 50 premium hero crystals.
Wow, jeez.
You're talking about?
Oh yeah, I got screwed. Of course, I went ahead and opened my first batch of uncollected arena crystals. Like Kabam just literally cannot help themselves from screwing me. They just really can't.
Well, you know they have a jar of Vaseline just with your name.
It's amazing. Like they literally can't get out. They break their own necks to get to me to screw me every time. 100,000 battle chips. I got 75 units. Like I could have opened. I think I would have done better 75 units out of 50 regular arena crystals. They just and it was 75 units and like 195,000 gold. It wasn't even really that good of gold. You know what I mean? That's like what an average of 19. It's like an average of 20 something. So 5 2. Yeah, so it'd be like opening getting an average of like 3,200 out of the regular. Yeah, it was horrible. God. It's ridiculous.
Salamant said Captain Marvel ain't sexy, but Miss Marvel is on another level.
That's right. Yeah, Captain Marvel looks like a dude, but Miss Marvel looks great.
Yeah, they call her Rooster. Some people call her Rooster.
Yep, with that lovely hairdo.
Yeah, well, Marvel's doing everything they can to masculinize her, so that's why I'll stick with Warbird. Thank you.
A Real Deal says hello, Bulldog.
What's up, TRD? How you doing?
I see that. Oh no, the Grand Scheme is still on. I thought he disappeared.
Well, here I can tell you. Let's see.
No, he's still there.
Oh, he is. Let's see.
Okay. Salamant said Captain Marvel used to be a dude.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, that's funny right there.
Yeah, see, it's not pulling him up for me yet either, but that's probably... There's...
I have not touched the arena. Captain Cockatoo, that's what Chid calls her. I haven't even touched the arena today. I just finally, I just did like my third fight of the day.
Yeah, I didn't start until we got on the stream tonight.
Isn't that weird? Because neither one of us had to work today, and yet we didn't touch the arena.
All three of us. All three of us.
We were all off.
I just, a lot on my mind, you know?
I imagine.
I think that's the case for a lot of people right now. Just a lot of stuff going on, and it's the problem is I don't know. To me, the arena is just I don't want to say watered down, as it's just like it's I don't. It just drives me crazy. It just doesn't seem as rewarding. Putting up as many points as needed to get some of the champs that we're getting. I don't know. I have a hard time. I'd rather do something else. But at this point, it's starting to get to the point where you have to do arena.
They're over here going cap to cockatoo. The boss over here has said he's fixing to open 3 egomaniac crystals. Good luck. I hope you get something good. A 3-star or a 4-star Doc Ock maybe for you.
Adam Marco over here says Captain Marvel does not look like a dude. Although Miss Marvel
have you
just
seen
likes
the
to
old
show
one?
off her thighs of justice.
No, look at her now. Go pick up a issue of Captain Marvel comics.
Yeah.
Totally looks like a dude.
Yeah,
totally.
We're talking about the comic version, not the in-game version.
I didn't even see. Now I'm gonna.
And
Google
technically, he's right. Captain Marvel, the DC champion, existed long before Captain Marvel, the Marvel champion. Weirdly enough.
Yep. It was a pretty crazy story, actually.
About the creation of the Shazam,
how it all went down.
So I'm assuming.
You know what I find?
Wasn't he even something? Wasn't the character even called something else before Captain Marvel, though?
I don't remember. I mean, Shazam is the other name.
Yeah, it became Shazam after Marvel went after the name or whatever. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, thought so. People are asking Rolk.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Rolk is Red Hulk. That's just his nickname.
So I'm assuming you guys are talking about Captain Marvel now with this new slick, super short haircut she's rocking. I'm assuming.
He's rocking. It's a dude. They draw it like a dude, and it acts like a dude. It's a dude.
Oh man.
Yeah, they can use they come to some agreement years and years ago. So DC can refer to Shazam as Captain Marvel, and of course Captain Marvel and the Marvel can be Captain Marvel. It's just kind of like the same, the deal that Sony and Marvel Studios have worked out, with the licensing and things like that. DC and Marvel have been very amiable most of the years that they've been in competition. It was, of course, rough in the early days, but kind of like Microsoft and Apple when Bill Gates came to Jobs' aid,
Rye says Shazam is my favorite app. Tells me that song that I can't think of the name is real quickie like.
Mark is right saying Captain Superdike.
Yeah, exactly.
Dun, dun, dun.
What they call them? Political lesbians. They call them political lesbians.
Jay Rudd says I kind of dig the short haircut, but they never draw her in a sexy image.
Not anymore. Yeah, no. Like I said, they appear to be intentionally. It's not just Captain Marvel. Marvel Comics has this ongoing trend now of making all of their males effeminate and all of their females masculine. I'm assuming in some misguided attempt to prove that gender doesn't exist or whatever crap they're peddling now. That's why I just stopped caring.
Hello, Doc Strange.
All right, yeah.
What's up, Doc?
So over here we got Adam. Hey, Doc, welcome. Adam Marco saying, just read this. It's all because of the rights issues, and mainly because of how Marvel Comics has the rights to the name Captain Marvel.
They didn't originally.
Publishers of the original Captain Marvel / Shazam comics stopped making them in the 50s. In the 60s, Marvel Comics trademarked the name Captain Marvel for their own Kree alien superhero. So essentially, the original Captain Marvel Shazam was never trademarked. I take it.
I think they had like a common copyright, I think it's called, where they've created the work, and so therefore it's when you create something and you put it out to the public like that, you have a certain amount of protection, not the same amount of protection you would if you filed like an actual trademark or an actual copyright. In fact, I think copyright is granted the minute a work becomes public within certain parameters. And from if I remember my history correctly, they had the rights to the name because they put the character out, but then they stopped making the comics. They did not trademark or copyright the name. Marvel came in and created their own Kree Captain Marvel and trademarked the name, so then DC couldn't use it. But then, like I said, throughout big chunks of the 80s and 90s, Marvel and DC got along very well, for competing companies, because the old saying goes, as Marvel goes, so goes the industry. They've always been the 800-pound gorilla in the room, and they've been very willing to work with people. In fact, it really hasn't been since it was about when 94 or so, when Liefeld and McFarlane and Jim Lee and those guys took off to form Image and really burned Marvel, that Marvel kind of like turtled up and became really, really litigious and very sticklers for these kind of things. But because prior to that, they did that whole Amalgam Comics thing. They partnered up with DC and they did a series of Marvel versus DC books, and then there was like this big galactic event and the two universes got squashed together. And so you had things like Legend of the Dark Claw, which was a combination of Wolverine and Batman, and you had a combination of Spider-Man and Superboy. It was actually a lot of fun. I had the trading cards, I read the comics, I really enjoyed it, but it was a limited edition thing.
Rye says Mastro has the best badonkadonk in the comics.
Who does?
Big booty Judy.
Big
Mastro.
Booty Judy. Who? Frodo?
Mastro.
I'm sorry.
Mastro.
Who's Mastro?
I don't know.
I think he means Maestro.
No,
Mastro.
I don't know who that is
Maestro.
either. Could you guys be talking about Maestro, perhaps?
Maestro.
I don't see a Y in his name. I'm really confused.
Yeah.
He doesn't say he's
What's
the
that?
my. He's not my.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Oh,
Do you live in a world where everything's spelled phonetically?
There's a contest now.
So
now
I
they're
can't-
saying MODOK has the best badonkadonk.
Oh boy. Leon over here is saying, been watching for about a month. First time watching live. Love the videos.
Rye said he sits on that thing a lot, probably flat.
Yeah,
Ah.
it's probably got a square butt.
Ultimate Wallcrawler is saying they renamed Captain Marvel to Shazam because Captain Marvel's comics were called Shazam. So they called him Shazam in 2011 because people were confused.
Shazam was the magic word that he said to turn from Billy Batson into Captain Marvel. Shazam was his magic word, and so hence he became Shazam.
Isn't like Shazam now like a group of kids or something like that?
I don't know. I don't follow DC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At all.
I think he's a group of kids now.
Adam Marco saying, SlycemGaming, Frojo, why y'all gotta be Punk and Bulldog? LOL. I don't know what you're talking about.
Didn't do it. He did it.
Yeah. Blame Bulldog.
Oh, you mean by being a stickler for people speaking correctly? My bad. My bad.
I think because we both knew after saying it, but we enjoyed to
of
continue.
Course. Well, and I knew that you knew. You know, it was.
I knew that you knew.
Well, I knew that you knew that I knew that you knew.
Well,
but I don't know if Frojo knew that I knew that you knew that he knew that I knew.
Right. Because Frojo sometimes doesn't know that I know that you know that I know that you know.
Right.
Dennis said yes, it is kids.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yes, Shazam is now.
It's also Black Adam, says J Red.
Yeah, like I said, Ultimate Wallcrawler, from my understanding, they worked out an arrangement. You know, both characters been around long enough that there's not going to be any confusion as to which one is which. So, from my understanding, they're very amiable about who uses it and how. Oh, but what I was going to say when we start talking about Captain Marvel, one I find even more interesting is Dennis the Menace. You know, the comics Dennis the Menace with Mr. What?
Nothing.
Oh.
All right, so go on,
okay.
Dennis the Menace.
Anyway, Dennis the Menace, you know, which our American listeners will know is, you know, the little kid who lives next door to Mr. Wilson. He's got a dog named Ruff. He likes to shoot a slingshot, right? Well, there's a second Dennis the Menace that is, for our European listeners will probably know, totally different looking kid, also called Dennis the Menace, completely different premise to the comic strip. And interestingly enough, they were created simultaneously across the world from each other within, I want to say, a couple of weeks of each other. Two different guys who had no idea who each other was created the same name comic strip.
They want to know, is he a friend of Harry Potter?
Who?
Dennis the Menace.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
And then they're saying Shaq is the real Shazam.
That's Kazam. Are you broadcasting on your channel still? Oh,
yes.
Now that makes sense. I'm like, where the hell is he getting all this? I'm looking at the chat and I don't see any of this stuff. I forgot that he started off on his own channel.
Rye says, my son looks like Dennis the Menace.
The American version or the British version? So anyway, back to the story. So the crazy thing is you got these two comic strip characters. They're both about a precocious young boy, but they're both called Dennis the Menace. Completely separate creators, completely separate premises. So they of course, and they both went into newspapers, I think just a few weeks apart. And of course it took a little while because back then they didn't have, because I was talking about Captain Marvel and Captain Marvel and how there was two Dennis the Menaces created simultaneously across, halfway across the world from each other. And of course, being in the era before the internet, this was in the 1930s, I believe, nobody knew for a little while. And by the time it was discovered, both characters were very well established in their home country. And so they just came to an arrangement and both still exist.
That's awesome.
And Bride now said, haha, that is Kazam. Ha 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 ha, my bad.
Yeah, Kazam. Although anybody suffering from the Mandela effect will tell you that there was also a movie called Shazam starring Sinbad. But that movie doesn't exist.
What is up, A Willow? A Willow's now over here.
Hey, Willow, you cheater.
What are you doing, bro? You can't be hanging out with Frojo. He's not in our alliance.
Yeah, Adam Marco over here says, no, Shaq is Shaq Fu. And by the way, welcome, Smoke Man.
I thought Shaq was Superman or something like that.
Yeah, that's what he called
himself. He was Steel. No, he was Steel. They did a movie version of Steel, and he was the starring person.
I could have swore he had like tattoos of Superman.
He does have Superman tattoos. Yeah, so he
I thought he
refers
called
to
himself
as
Superman.
Yeah,
he did.
That's what I was talking about.
He does.
Ian says, "Yeah, I've heard about that Mandela effect."
Yeah.
And Adam says, "No, Shaq is Shaq. F you."
No. Shaq is Shaq Fu. It was a It was a video game. How or whatever happened, I don't know. But they had Shaq Fu there for a while, where he had like a kung fu movie. Yeah.
Yeah. And a video game. Actually, did they actually make a movie? I know they made a video game out of that, and it was Shaq doing kung fu, and it was called Shaq Fu. But I don't think they ever made a movie out of that. I could be wrong.
I have the internet here at my fingertips, so we're going to take a look at that.
There you go. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Adam. Marco, he was Steel, and Chid said the same thing. Yeah, and Joshua Switzer points out he was also known as the Big Aristotle.
Yep. And you're right. It was just a video game.
Yeah, Shaq is nothing like Aristotle. I promise.
Oh, Shaq Fu. Man, I'm looking at it right now. Man, what a good time the 90s were.
Yeah, Ryan. Steel was one of the Rise of the Supermen characters. After the death of Superman at the hands of Doomsday, there was like Superboy and Steel. It was a group of people that kind of came together to do Superman. You know, none of them were as strong as Superman, but combined in splitting up, they could do, Superman's work, essentially. Not that Superman stayed dead for very long. I bought so many copies of that comic, too. I fell for it and sinker.
Rye is saying there was a movie for Shazam.
Yeah.
No, there is no such thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there was.
He's talking about
a lot of people feel like there was a movie called Shazam starring Sinbad as a genie. It doesn't exist.
No, I think it was Shaq as a genie.
No, that was Kazam. Shaq as a genie is a movie called Kazam.
Kazam, okay.
Yeah, but there are hundreds of thousands of people literally that believe Sinbad did a movie where he played a genie called Shazam, and that movie does not exist.
People are asking, did Defenders release? It's possible, but I think it's still an hour or so away. You might want to check if you're interested in watching it tonight. I can actually check. I have it on my iPad.
That Shaq soda is the bomb. Don't sleep on it. Lol.
Let's see here.
Smokeman says Dennis the Menace was created in 1951. Oh, 51. Yeah, I thought it was the 30s for some reason. I think maybe I'm thinking of Batman.
And Bulldog, it actually wasn't Sinbad. It was Shaq. A genie named Kazam, Shaquille O'Neal, has been sealed up.
I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I said there's a movie called Kazam starring Shaq. But there are a lot of people that believe there was also a similar movie called Shazam starring Sinbad as a genie, but that movie does not exist. Although just recently, Sinbad teamed up with College Humor to make a spoof movie called Shazam because so many people think this movie exists and it doesn't. Like, there are people that swear they watched it. There are people that swear they'll swear on their mother's eyeballs that they remember the case being in the video store in the 90s. So Shaq, of course, or Sinbad riding the wave, made a spoof movie, and it's filled with like Easter egg references to like things that don't exist that people think does. The Mandela effect. They have all these like misspelled products that they swear used to be spelled differently, like Febreze, Febreeze.
I bought some of that today.
Yeah, did you? Is it 2 E's or 1 E?
I have no idea. I don't care.
It's 1. But there are people that swear that it was 2. Or the Ford logo, the Ford Motor Company, the F has this little like pigtail off of it, in the signature. And there are people that swear that pigtail never existed until just a couple of years ago, even though you can go back historically. But it's weird because there's like pictures of old cars that don't have the pigtail that supposedly is, according to Ford Motor Company, shouldn't exist. Same thing with the Volkswagen logo. The Volkswagen logo, for some people, they remember it always having a line between the V and the W, but there are other people that swear it was once a circle with the V and the the W connected. And although VW says that was never the case, there are pictures of it in movies and people's personal pictures, and people have tattoos that show this logo that supposedly never existed. And it's a real rabbit hole, and some of it will make you go, oh, that's weird, and some of it'll make you go, that's just stupid. Yeah, Kit Kat was supposed to have a dash, blah, blah, blah.
Ian says, I swear Skittles used to have cherry, not strawberry.
They have
Skittles?
strawberry?
I don't know. I don't eat Skittles. I haven't had them in a long time.
See, I'm not a big Skittles guy either, but I would have never thought they had strawberry. Interesting.
Well, like one of the big ones on the Mandela effect is, for those of us that are old enough, how many people were in the car with John F. Kennedy when he was assassinated?
75.
No.
Oh. I thought I saw that out there.
I'm assuming it. I'm just trying to go over it. I'm thinking it was 4.
3.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people think, and it was actually 6. The video, if you look at it, you see Governor Connolly and his wife, plus the Secret Serviceman and the driver, Jackie and John. But there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of people that swore they've seen the video, and there's only 4 people: John, Jackie, the driver, and the Secret Service guy. Governor Connolly's wife was not in there, or 5, I guess. No, 4. Connolly was supposedly in the front seat.
And
anyway,
Defenders is technically not out yet. I just checked. It's just doing this.
Jacob's got another one, the Berenstain Bears. That's a big one. That was Berenstain Bears, Nelson Mandela, because the effect is named after Nelson Mandela because there are a lot of people that swear Nelson Mandela died in prison in the 1980s. They remember his funeral. They remember celebrities wearing shirts with his prison number on it. And of course, Mandela did not die in prison. He got out, eventually became the leader of South Africa, et cetera, et cetera. But there are people that will swear on their life that he died in prison.
Suck.
And that's where the name comes from.
Did you just break your phone? Because that's what it sounded like.
No. My iPad fell closed, and I got close to dying all at the same time. But I came back and won.
All of a sudden I heard, boom,
Slam.
Suck. Let's see here. Adam Marcos says 6 sounds correct. Talking about the Kennedy.
Yeah, Josh says 4. I thought it was 4, and I watched JFK when I was in high school. I've seen the Zapruder film a number of times, and I would have sworn it was only 4 people: the driver, Connolly sitting up front, John and Jackie in the back. It was only a 4-seater car. But it's actually, and it's weird because every video they did recreating it always used a 4-seater car. There's a picture in Time magazine showing a 4-seater car, yet the video, the Zapruder film, shows a 6-seater with 6 people in it. So it's weird.
Interesting. Things that make you go,
Is Chid here? Yeah, he's here.
He's around. There he is. He's saying yo yo yo.
3 a.m. Eastern, so that's like basically an hour and 45 minutes from now.
Yep.
This
For
is
Defenders?
Yeah, that's what people are saying in my chat. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. I want to mess with my layout here a little bit. I want to add something else that I put on there before that I was lacking.
Chid says, I need my spear. Jamming out to the circle of life over there.
Mm-hmm.
Leave it to Chid. Oh, man. Get an early start on my arena. This is good for me. Not that I need Iron Man, but I probably won't really go for that. But the milestones, just to get reloaded on my battle chips and get things going.
Yeah, I need to replenish my battle chips, obviously, after getting completely screwed again.
Good
Screwed.
man.
The last thing I needed was gold, and they couldn't even give me like a big amount either. Whatever.
Well, no. Why would they?
Adam Marco says Arsenio Slycem Hall. Hoo, 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 hoo.
What?
Arsenio Hall. Remember, he used to
Oh.
do that hoot thing.
Nope, didn't know about it.
My talents are wasted here.
So you say.
Oh. I'm really still baffled over this whole 1,000 subscriber deal. Like, it still baffles my mind as I sit here and think about it.
Well, there are periodically, I guess, subscriber purges by YouTube. I've seen in other communities that I'm a part of, people losing huge chunks of subscribers, 400, 4,000, 3,200, huge numbers sometimes. And that sometimes it's because the YouTube is messed up and people are able to subscribe multiple times, where normally it would unsubscribe, resubscribe, keep the number. But sometimes it's messed up. And so when they unsubscribe, it doesn't record the unsubscribe, it just records the new subscribe. And then so they just go through and purge them. And so that's what I think happened. Although it's weird because it did unlock Super Chat and you got some Super Chats and then now it's below.
And they're still going.
So... yeah, and you're still able to get Super Chats, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so you did cross. We know for a fact you crossed that threshold. Weird.
Very weird. Hey Willow says it's because they're trying to shoulder you out, Chid. Why he's not on the call. We got Zane over here. I guess that's how you use Mr. Sanchez. Saying he got a 4-star Psylocke. Is she any good? She is. She's got some great power control, but if you get hit, you're going to give a lot of power back. Oh. So, she is not anybody you want the computer control. You definitely want to put her to use, but she is very useful.
We need Chid's voice, Marcus Rice says, hashtag.
For what?
Hold on, sorry, I mean an animal cracker. Marcus, I don't know if you're aware or not, but even if Chid was on the call,
You wouldn't be able to.
You wouldn't hear anything anyway.
You wouldn't be able to hear him because he's got that whisper voice going.
The whisper.
The whisperer.
Can you hear the whisper?
He is the
He's the MCOC whisperer.
Ah, you beat me to it. I was whispering it though.
I was gonna whisper it too.
It's like we're all three on the same track.
We're all whispering together.
It's a lot
It's
of whispering.
wacky.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. All right, enough of that. It's starting to scare me.
No. I don't know.
Man,
if
I'll
I
tell
like
you,
it
with
there.
Nebula, it's so great when you do pull off that shock and then the L2. I was getting my butt kicked, but I was like backing up and charging, and then it just perfectly timed. I got my parry, hit him with the L2, and he went from full to dead in
Isn't
like
it
5
awesome?
seconds.
It's like the most.
So satisfying.
It's like the funnest, the most fun, whatever it is, the proper English way to say that. It's the coolest thing that you can see in the game. I mean, you're doing nothing. You're just keeping him at bay. You hit him with the little stick. You're like, get back. I'm charging this up. Get back. And you sit back and you block and you charge. Get back. You whip him back a little bit. And then you get it all set up and you see it.
Mm-hmm.
And then here they come. There's the block. There's the transfer, L2, whammo. And then you just watch it melt. I mean, it's just like, whoop, and they die.
So satisfying. Caleb, I don't have any control over who's on the call or not on the call. If Chid's not here, I have nothing to do with it, so I don't know what to tell you.
Chid's got the stream on mute, so he doesn't even know what people are saying.
I heard if Chid's not here, that was his own fault.
I would blame Chid.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, why isn't he here? If he's not here, it's because he doesn't want to be here. So,
yeah.
Like I said, I don't know what to tell you.
Chid, the people are begging for you. Give them the Chid. there was the hanging Chad back in Florida. Now we've got the hanging Chid. He hangs around.
The hanging Chid.
He hangs around. He whispers to us. You know.
What are you talking about, Adam? What Green Goblin did you purchase?
Marvel Insider.
Oh, the 3-star? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got that too, because I didn't get the Nebula one, which I'm glad, because it turned out that was kind of that would suck for everybody that bought the Nebula one, and then she's just going to be in the login crystal. Like, well, thanks.
Yep.
But at least you get her duped that way.
Caleb says, "Give him the Chid." That sounds so bad. LOL.
J. Rudd said, "Where is Bulldog's live stream?"
It's not here yet. I'm on here instead.
Sorry about that. Smoke Man says, "You guys are so weird sometimes." Yes, we are. I mean, that's just kind of what we are, I guess. I mean, look, we're nerds, we're competitors, we're goofy. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Take that.
Bam. Kabam.
Oh no,
hey,
not
look,
that.
Man. Not every episode's gonna be. When you're watching a sitcom, not every episode's gonna be an Emmy winner. Okay. Sometimes you're gonna get the space filler. That's just gonna happen.
You know, here's the thing. We can talk about some stuff tonight. If you guys want to dig into it, we can. But here's the problem. Right now, there's not a whole lot going on. I mean, we can talk about the upcoming bans, and if we think there's gonna be bans. But again,
and if Slycem will be banned, we can talk about that.
we can.
We logged the 6-star thing to death yesterday and today.
Yeah, we've discussed the 6
really
stars.
Yep.
Slycem, how likely do you think it is that you get a permanent ban?
How likely do I think it is? Here, let me put it this way: if I get
Are you worried about it?
Am I worried about it? Yes and no. I mean, here, I'm not one to mince words. If something comes down, I'll argue it. Here's my thoughts on this. It kind of comes back to where I feel they've got baloney. Was there an exploit? Yes. Did people exploit it? Yes. Did Kabam leave an exploit up? Yes.
Knowingly.
You can make an argument.
That's true. They left it up for a long period of time.
Yep. They knew it was there. They did nothing about it. They didn't even go on the forums and say, "Hey, we know this exploit exists. Don't do this." They did none of that.
If you do this, you'll get. They didn't even warn you that you're going to get banned. That's very true.
Here's my take on it, and
very uncool.
And let me explain.
I think everyone that did it will probably get temp ban. I don't see them. I don't see them banning people for it. Temporarily ban, maybe.
Yeah.
For people that drastically did it. Well, most people probably just get a warning.
Drop Faith says, SlycemGaming, weren't you looking for somebody to start over anyway? We were. The thing about it is I do have a second account. It's not a horrible account. It's not a great account. It actually holds the name Slycem for me in the event they would ever let name changes come in. Drop Face, they said they should have pulled the monthly. There's a million ways to handle it. It should have been handled a lot bigger in a lot better ways. The thing about it is here's the problem with this. And this is how I feel. This is the competitive side of me. And this is whether I did it, anyone else did it here or not. I can't tell you who did and who didn't go after the exploit. But this is how I feel about it. If there is an exploit available, it is left up by the producers, regardless of the game. Doesn't matter. If it's available for play. It's available for play for a long period of time. What's going to happen is, regardless, you're going to have multiple people start to use it. The problem is now the people you're trusting a company to make sure all goes fairly. So you go back to the time before where there was an issue like this. there was talks of people picking up 27 4-star characters or crystals, getting massive rewards where they stripped away the 5 stars, but they left part of it up, or people got away with this or that or the other. The problem I have is, how do you as a player hope that Kabam fixes it? How do you hope that they catch everybody? How do you hope that everything is correct? I don't know. Do you? Don't you? Is it fair to the guys that don't take advantage of it that maybe should have? It's such a tough spot. The problem is, Kabam didn't do the community justice by leaving it alone. They didn't address it.
And saying nothing about it.
They didn't address it. They didn't pull it. They had multiple maintenances, and
left it up.
And left it. At that point, you have to question, here, let me put it this way. In my job, if I have a customer in my building, I don't care if it's 12 o'clock at night. We close at 8. Okay, my dealership hours end at 8. I've left my store many a times, 10, 11, 12. I've been at one store until 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning before when I worked in the city, because we had customers. And when customers are there ready to pay, you take their money. I'm paying. I've paid to play the game.
Take it right out of his hand.
Yeah, the thing about
it is
you can't. You've got to take care of. You've got to take care of the customer, and if you leave it up, if you expect people not to exploit it, you're just as crazy as others. And if you're going to ban people over it, then you need to probably also walk through your line at work and get ready to fire a shit ton of people, because it's just as much their responsibility to make sure that the game gets taken care of instantly. They could have easily had an emergency maintenance, which they did. They could have pulled the quest
like 5 times.
Yeah, they
could have pulled the quest until they got it fixed.
There's a lot. They could have awarded no rewards and went back and reinstated awards.
Didn't acknowledge it. They lied and said that it didn't exist. That forum post we looked at last night, Kabam Mike straight up said that no, that's not a real thing.
They just didn't want to admit it, so more people did it. Well, because they knew as soon as they said that it existed and said what it was, everybody was going to go run and do it. But they should have said, if there is an exploit that we're not catching, don't abuse it. If you are caught abusing an exploit, you will. Could face a ban of some sort.
It's kind of one of those things where they can say it. It's not going to change what people do. People are always going to push the envelope. It's human nature. The other side of the coin that I have here is, Haitian says, well, if an armored truck drops money out the back of an open door, does that money belong to those who pick it up on the street? No, it doesn't. But the difference is exactly this. If 100,000 drops out the back of an armored truck and somebody finds 50 grand and they run off with it and they never find that 50 grand, is that guy in a moral bad compass? Sure, he stole 50 grand. But at the same time,
I think he found it.
Yeah, he found 50 grand. You can say it however you want. He found 50 grand. If he gets away, is that fair to him? Is it fair to the others? I mean, how is it? Fairness can't be rewarded, and unfortunately, that's kind of what you're running into here. Is
Jay? They're asking, what is the exploit?
So the exploit was
what was it?
Essentially, the way the exploit appeared to work from what we've seen. And again, we tested it last night on a live stream. We ran it one time, and after that,
not me.
We shut. Okay, I did. I say we a lot because I consider it a we channel. I did it. You know what? If anybody wants to throw me under the bus, there you go. Throw me on the bus. I don't give a flying rip.
No,
but
if anybody's gonna get thrown under the bus, it's me. I'm the one who instigated the whole thing. Because I saw the forum post and their denial of it, and I'm just like, that sounds like crap to me. Let's find out.
And so here's kind of the way I run about it. So we tested it, we did it, it did work. Here's technically what we've seen. It appears that after you complete something to 100%, whatever rewards you were given were locked into it was like they were locked into your account. So anytime you completed a quest that had already been done, you were given the same rewards back that you last received from 100% completing something, especially in the event. We know it worked for sure in the event. I don't know if anybody tested it anywhere else.
So Salamence is asking, is there any videos of the exploit in action? Well, technically, you could go watch last night's live stream of SlycemGaming.
Yep. Technically, you could. Dropface says, I did 7 runs testing, but I wasn't included because I beat it like on day 5.
Problem. You should shoot for 1.5 million for 3-star Doc Ock. It's also right above my head. It pops up every so often, above the recent subscribers.
Yeah. So guys, if I'm not streaming MCOC for a couple days, you'll know why. Who knows? You know, I don't see them putting a ban out on it. If they do, I think they're going over the top. I think it's ridiculous. Worst case scenario is you go rip all the rewards people were given. And that they earned. Here's the thing: people still burn money. I'm sure some people burned units. They burnt money.
Yeah.
You know, so you know what? Here, if this is the case, if you're going to take that moral high road, kabam, you should be given the money back. You left it there. They exploited it, but so you're going to keep their money? You know, it's kind of a double-edged sword there.
Keeps everybody's money. They don't care.
That's my point, though. It's easy to pretend like it's just them. You know, you have to take responsibility for what you do. You know, Kabam has to take responsibility for the fact that they left a known exploit up, and it wasn't up for just a small time. It was up for a very, very long.
Like all night.
Yes, more than all night.
And
it was
all
up
day
today. Oh yeah.
It was up all day.
It didn't go down until this evening.
I can tell you. I tested it randomly throughout the day just to see how long it would be up. After I was live with graphics, it was still up. I went upstairs, watched TV, fell asleep. I woke up, and it was sometime around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock this afternoon before I noticed a patch. I woke
Empress one says, "Oh, I thought you were done."
Oh,
Sorry.
I was gonna say, I woke up sometime around 9 o'clock. From taking a nap, laying and watching TV, and I finished a run just to see if it was still up, and absolutely at that point it had just came down, or it came down sometime between, I would say, 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. So that's how long it was left up.
The Empress one says, what about all the people that blew through LOL when the PI bug was around? They all didn't get banned and kept their rewards. Instead, they made LOL harder and increased the reward payout. That's true. They did do that. You know, and those people that were beating LOL knew that it was a bug, and they were just blowing through it because they knew they could do it at the time because their PI was so freaking high. Ian says, a few guys in my ally went crazy all day trying to farm from the exploit. They might have a ban coming. Eternal Warrior says LOL.
Yeah. Anthony over here is saying terms of service. It's hold on.
I think it does say something about bugs. I mean exploits.
It does, absolutely.
Yeah, and who reads the terms of service besides Anthony?
It doesn't matter.
One.
Look, here's the deal. It's in the terms of service. Here's my point. At what point is exploiting a bug? And is a bug, to me, there's a difference when there's a bug that is not a known issue. If you leave a known issue up, at what point does it become part of the game?
Yeah. Especially, it sounds like it might have been up for almost 24 hours.
It was up for over 24 hours.
It was up for over
24
hours.
Okay.
Yeah. And
that
again,
sounds...
they didn't... They said it didn't exist. You know, they brought the game. You know, the game didn't go down 5 times by accident. They kept bringing it down, trying to fix it. And I get that they didn't want to draw attention to it. But once the genie was out of the bottle, they absolutely should have at least acknowledged, and said, this is a possible problem. We are fixing it. If you discover that it's happening to you, do not, repeat, don't exploit it. Because again, hardly anybody ever reads the terms of service for anything, not just this game. I mean, I can't imagine how many times a month you click on accept and it's 20 pages. I just installed OBS today. You think I read the terms of service? No, and I also.
No. But here's the thing: there's common sense. And again, there becomes a Anthony saying, but morally they should find a common ground. Yeah, no, I agree. Here's my problem. Again, if you leave it up, at some point players look at it and they go, okay, you've left it up. You're saying there's an issue, don't exploit it, but you're leaving it up. And I can tell you this: if I see somebody else pulling 5-star champions, at what point do you say, okay, I can't risk and hope that they're going to fix this?
Yeah, the time.
What if those people get to keep all that stuff? Now I'm buying the 8-ball.
The time that I did that, we didn't get to keep the 5 stars, but we kept the 4 stars and the 3 stars and everything else that came, like all the Stony Mastery cores. Like they let us keep all that stuff except the 5-star stuff.
What was the situation?
It
with
was
that
the same thing. It was the same thing.
All right,
it was this right here.
And there you go. So nobody got, they weren't banning huge swaths of people because of that. Well, Anthony, we're not in court. Okay, we're talking about God damn it.
Look, I don't disagree. You can't claim,
what just happened?
You can't claim ignorance. And I by no means am I claiming ignorance. I tested it. I ran it multiple times to see how long it's going to stay available.
Did Bulldog just go to Anthony's house to beat him down?
I think so. There becomes a point where it's a worry of where things are going to go. John says, okay, and this is our nerd list here saying, so someone else is robbing a bank. Cops don't show up fast enough. You join too to make sure you get some loot. No. But let me explain this. If a bank is, I don't want to say it's getting robbed, because it's not like we didn't force code, we didn't hack, we didn't do anything like that. If a bank has the door vaults open and money is being strung out all across town, and everybody's grabbing some, and chaos is pursuing, and the bank's going, no, guys, no, all of our money is safe. It's accounted for. They don't attempt to take care of it. They're open for 24 hours, and it's going. To me, at that point, people start grabbing money because they're not going to be left out. You don't risk it, because if chaos ensues, you run into the point of, okay, so why? Why? Because at that point, you're punishing yourself. Kabam punishes the players that didn't take advantage of it just as easily.
We got people asking what the exploit is again, and I'm just going to say, just go back in the stream about 5-10 minutes, and we just explained it all. Like, literally just got done explaining all of it. What's up, Eraser? Yeah, I'm dying too, and Bulldog is hilarious.
He is, and everything's or Adam Marco says, yeah, if a bank has a malfunctioning ATM, that's a better example. Yeah, there you go. If they start pumping out extra $1,000, it becomes a moral deal. And the problem is there's no way to guarantee that everybody is going to get caught, return the money. That I can't tell you how many times goofy things happen in life and somebody walks away. Dave says, Sly, argument would never hold up. No, I don't disagree. It doesn't say it hold up. But I'm telling you, there's no way that that people aren't going to risk it because someone else has a chance to get a hold of them.
Aaron Hoodie Lover says, hello, Slicem. Hello, Frojo.
Yeah.
I'm laughing at your chat right now.
Haitian saying, you told me I should get over buying an Awakening Gem for Scarlet Witch when they knew they were going to nerf her because it was in the terms of service. It's a catch-22. I don't care what anybody says. If you're competitive, you go look at Major League Baseball. we've got people juicing. You know, baseball went through this huge deal where Mark McGwire, Barry Bonds, both.
They're still trying to figure out what to do with that. They just need to accept it and make it part of the history.
But that's my point. You know, you can argue, well, did they break the rules? Didn't they? There's proof of this. There's not proof of that.
Everybody was doing it.
Who was and who wasn't? You know, the problem is during that time span, the player that didn't enhance their body, they paid the price. How many millions did it cost them? How many millions did it cost them? Cost them a lot. You know, people take risks. That's just part of it. Anytime you're playing in a competitive situation, you will find yourself taking risk sometimes, whether it's good, bad, or ugly.
Good, bad, or ugly. Haitian says that he's glad this Pandora's box got opened.
Hey, what's up, Legend? Yeah, I do. But that's the thing, nerd. That isn't the way the exploit worked. Nobody got rewards for doing 70%. The 100%.
You had to 100% it.
Yeah, it had to be 100%, and it was a 100% on everything that had already been completed. So
Right.
what do you not do? Play the game?
Yeah, and some people like got more rewards than others, like depending on what you 100%ed last.
Correct.
Because it was based off what you 100%ed last, and then whatever triggered the bug in the coding from whatever Kabam did. After that point, every time you finished a route, you got whatever you 100%ed last time. Every time you completed. So if you did it, you got it again and again and again.
Absolutely.
And they're saying steroids save baseball, and only a steroid league could save it again.
It definitely saved
I think baseball's fine right now. I think baseball's in a good place.
It is. It's changed again, and it's going well. Dave C says, I don't think there will be permanent bans, but it'll be interesting. Some got so much. Oh, I don't disagree.
Some people did, dude.
Some people
got
went crazy.
So many tier 2 alphas and all kinds of stuff. Some people got crazy stuff.
Big man saying he was seeing
I
completion
think,
rewards given less than 100%
I'm
done.
thinking some of those people that got like the top tier stuff and then they just did it over and over and over and over again. I think those are the ones that should be worried. The ones that were getting tier 2 alphas fragments enough to make multiple tier 2 alphas. Those are the ones that should be worried about being banned right now. I don't think they're really going to ban someone that was getting 253 star shards like Chid was over and over again. I mean, they probably can't even tell that Chid did it, except I keep saying Chid did it like multiple times.
Nick
Sorry, Chid.
Nick's saying the problem is there is no problem. Keep the rewards. I could care less. LOL. If people did the glitch, oh well.
Talk about people had made multiple tier 2 alphas enough to rank for a 5-star. You don't care that someone was able to do that?
You know, and that's always the tough spot is where does the line get drawn? Where do people start to care? What makes it a careable offense? At what point do you say, oh, now I care? Chid says, "Goody two shoes. Why are you snitching on me, Frojo?"
Oh, oops.
Oh, and I think everybody knows there's a risk of consequence. I don't think anybody doesn't understand that. I think it's one of those things where you run into it and you say, okay, do you get left behind or do you make sure that you aren't one of the ones?
Let's see. I got the issue is like a sale where you buy one thing and whatever you get is free, and the store deeply apologizes for the mistake but let everyone know that the items will be returned but no punishment. I'm not really following that one. Ozzy says it's amazing some people talking crap about mods. Huh? So it was Chid that did it, huh, Frojo? Hashtag sarcasm. No snitching, bro, at Frojo. The line gets drawn at terms of service. Ask Tony Dola, and he'll tell you in court.
You know, here's the thing. I get it. And Anthony over here said you can be competitive and not cheat and can be really
I
proud
guess
of your account. Oh, go ahead.
I guess I got a job. I just got a notification from Uber saying my account was approved. I got a job, guys.
Hey.
I gotta go. I gotta go to work. See ya.
Time to start driving. We're gonna be having you live as you drive, so. And John over here, big nerdly is saying, bank ATM explodes. I'm going to walk away. There's no gain in taking what is not legitimately yours. Sure. So in that same instance, if the world goes to chaotic state, good luck, because you're gonna die. You know, I mean, you have to take an assessment of where things are at. If chaos is about you, you're gonna have to play in the chaos, and that's just how I feel about things. You know, if there's a riot going on in my hometown and somebody is charging my house, you better believe they're going to get a bullet.
Wow. What dude, Drop Faith just told me he knows someone that has 17 tier 2 alphas from the exploit.
Sure.
17. That you know how many rank 4s that is as a 5-star? And he only has one rank 4 5-star currently. So he has 17 more from doing the exploit. No. Jay, guys, do not say that dude's name. Drop Faith, whatever you do not say that guy's name. I was just messing with Chid because he got 253-star shards. That dude right there, woo, I hope he's not in trouble. Because I'm sure if he gets the boot, he's going to be pissed the hell off.
Oh, now I'm curious.
On who he is?
Well, yes.
Well, Drop Faith, you can message us if you feel like it.
Yeah. My name says read my last post. Going up here, my name. Oh, yeah, same thing.
SlycemGaming, you just texted me. It popped up on my screen. Who is it?
Yeah, because I'm curious. I'm a curious individual. Like, I don't leave anything. I'm always curious.
I could have swore I turned my text message notifications off.
Well, you didn't. That's why my cell phone's on the side, and I run this lovely, crappy iPad. My name says they posted in my line chat someone got 45,000 5-star shards, 5 tier 2 alphas, 50 T4Bs, 25,000 4-star shards, 25,000 3-star shards, 250 5-star 6 stones, 50 premium hero crystals, 250 T4C shards crystals. Good. Yeah. I mean, that goes to show you how long this thing was up.
J. Rudd says, but he knew what he was doing, Fro. I get that. I get that he knew what he was doing. And I'm sure he knew that it was wrong that he was doing it. But at the same time, you're talking about somebody that probably spent a lot of time, hard-earned money. Like, I mean, I'm kind of on the side because I did it in the past before, and it was the exact same thing that happened before. They didn't do it to us. So why should they do it to someone now? Especially since they came out and said that they did that it didn't even exist. So if they came out and said it didn't exist, so you just kept doing whatever you were doing, and they said it didn't exist, how can you be wrong?
Well, and that's an interesting point that you make, because that is interesting. People have basically went to the forum, said, look, there's an exploit, here's the problem. And Kabam said, no, that's not an exploit. There is no problem. The game is working as intended. Wait, isn't that their famous line? The game is working as intended.
As intended, yeah.
It's working as intended. So if the game was working as intended, then it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, you can say, oh, yeah, but you knew. But if Kabam said working as intended, I mean, look, it's a catch-22. There's no way around it. You know, people can be mad over people doing it, but the fact is, Kabam had multiple opportunities to yank it, to fix it, or put something on the forums. Nothing was addressed. It's just as bad for them. Dave C. says, where would a ban start? I mean, after 10 times, 20, 50? And that's a good point. Where do you determine who gets the ban and who doesn't? Because here's the problem.
Yeah,
let's
who
say
gets
somebody
permanent ban, who gets temporary ban, and who doesn't even get a ban at all.
Yeah, so let's play some devil advocate. Individual completed normal mode. There's nothing major there, but let's say they completed normal mode and they run it 1,000 times. Those rewards are going to add up. But it's just normal mode. So do you ban it off 1,000, or do you say, oh no, if you did it more than 10, okay, so the guy that did normal 10 times gets banned. The guy that did master mode 9 times doesn't. Which one got the better rewards? This is the problem when you leave it into the hands excuse me, in the hands of the company. Because in my mind, now, how do you determine what is and isn't? There's no good way. Do you say, well, if somebody got more than 100 shards, they get banned? Okay, so what about the guy who got 95? He keeps everything and walks away without getting touched. But yet, you know,
Yeah.
there is no good way. And it becomes very, very difficult, so...
Drop Faith says that he knows the guy used 150 refills, so he spent money to do what he did.
Holy smokies! Dave C says Kabam Mike came out with a post also. Which post there, Dave? Because here's
people
the
are
problem.
just saying they should roll back accounts, and that should be it.
Yeah, I mean at this point it's such a nasty event that happened, and even then, where do you roll it back to? And how do you handle the people that legitimately completed something in that time span?
Burn one says, "Forgive me, Father, for I know not what I do." Suck.
All right, Dave C said right under it. I don't ever read the forums, so I don't even have a clue. My name says the ban is not needed. They should only take the rewards back and be done.
Yeah, I think they should take all the high-end rewards back, like 5-star shards, tier 4 basics, tier 2 alphas, and 4-star shards, 3-star shards. Let them keep it. They spend a lot of units doing energy refills. They should get something for it.
You know, Axel says, well, if Kabam says it's not an exploit, what's wrong in taking advantage of, and Kabam shouldn't ban anyone if they say it's no bug? Well, that's the dilemma. If you say it's not a bug and that the game is working as intended, you know, which way is it, you know?
Yeah, high-speed pursuit, this isn't the first time this has happened. This has actually happened before, and I actually did it back when this happened before. It's the exact same thing, actually. And I was able to get multiple 4-stars and form a 5-star from it, but all they did was take the 5-star back. In fact, even from the 4-star dupes that I got during this, I was able to keep the shards from the 4-star dupes, but they only took back the 5-star shards that were from the quest itself. They actually let you keep the 4-star dupe, I guess because they couldn't really tell which 4-stars were actually yours, and
Sure.
I don't know, maybe.
Well, and that's going to become the problem too. Is at some point, how much time do they invest as a company, pulling the accounts and saying, okay, where was the account? How much did they do it? How do you know? Wait a minute, how many shards did he really have? Wait a minute, was this his or was it not? You know, because I don't know. I don't know how their system is set up. So, Chid says, bring me on the call, Coach. Hey, let's grab you here, Chid.
He's been asking for a while.
He did? I didn't see him ask.
Earlier. And
no,
then
he said he
someone
couldn't talk.
Oh, he couldn't talk earlier.
Yep.
Oh, snap. That was loud. Sorry, guys. I'm
Yep.
sure if that was loud for me, that was loud for y'all.
Oh, yeah.
It like made this weird loud ding when you came through.
Yeah, it always does.
I told you, it rings on my phone too.
It wasn't a ring, it was a ding!
Yeah, that's the sound.
Oh, I've never heard it do that before.
Yeah, it's a weird tone. Okay, first of all, can someone show me in the terms of service where it says this is against it?
What was
That's
I
all.
doing? What did I...
Chid's,
Sorry, I just beat myself in the head.
Chid's saying, can somebody put the actual wording of the term of service up where it's stating that it is against their terms of service?
Yeah,
SPF S25 says, if I found $20 in the street and keep it, it's one thing. But if I see it falling from your pocket, you didn't notice, and I keep getting it, I'm robbing you. but a rollback in 2 weeks is enough.
You know, I think no matter what, they've put themselves in a mess.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, I think it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a headache. They're going to catch flack from all sorts of players, people, different parts of the industry, and again, there is no good answer. If you roll back all accounts, then you punish the guys that didn't do it. If you leave,
Okay, here's the thing.
Oh, go ahead.
Kabam, they're wrong for doing this because look at games like Destiny, and every player knows this. When the game came out, there was this thing called Loot Cave. You could farm loot to your heart's content. What did the developers do? They shut down the Loot Cave, but they left everyone. They didn't take back all the rewards. No, they gave it to them. Said keep it. It's whatever. But Kabam, no. Why?
No, they're gonna roll back the top end rewards. I guarantee it.
Why?
That's what they did before.
I don't see, because this game, there's no real PvP at all. So where's the competition? It's not affecting you.
Competition is in running a top account, going for arenas. That's the competition.
But still, that has to do if the person has time to do the arena.
True, but it also requires them to have less time to do arena because now they have higher end champs. Think about the people that got 17 tier 2 alphas. Now he has all these high tier 4 5 stars that he did not have before, so he can destroy.
Well, the odds are he's still going to have a ways to go to get the rest of the items needed to level those champions. I mean,
since he only had one before, so that kind of tells me he's a little behind the curve.
Exactly. I mean, I don't think this affected very many high-level players. I think what you've seen is a lot of guys in that middle of the run that made a run for it. You know, it's a chance, it's an opportunity. You know, it's just kind of like, you know, I don't want to use the analogy that I really want to use here, but it's a bunch of people making a run, and you're hoping that you're not the one that gets nailed. You know, everybody knows the risk. You take a shot at it. You know, it's like jumping a bus, maybe. You know, a bunch of people jump on a bus or a train over in Europe. You know, I've seen this quite often where people would rush the train and grab seats or something. You know, hey, if you get away with it, you got a free train ride. You're getting where you need to go. If not,
it's probably 6,500 prestige. Drop Faith. Drop Faith said that this guy was around 4,800 prestige. So if he put all five stars at rank 4, he'd be around 6,500 prestige, depending on which champions they are. Could even be like 6,700, depending on which champions they are. Yeah, basically he could join MMXIV from that point. He could have went from being in a below 300 ranked alliance to in one of the top 5s.
Yeah, but having a high champ and knowing how to use a high champ are two different things.
Just because you don't have it doesn't mean you don't know how to do it either.
Yeah.
There's plenty of skilled players that just don't have the money to have good champs and stuff.
And there are plenty of people with Legends titles that can't survive map 6.
Yeah, that cheated and had Infobot do it. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
We got Italian Joe saying, my name's saying everything you do in the game is saved. And they can check it no matter what it was or when it happened. One time I opened 24-star crystals in 2 days. I sent a ticket saying the app crashed when I opened one and lost a 4-star crystal. They came back to me 2 days later with a list of each hero I got from every single crystal plus the one I lost. Italian Joe says, yeah, my name, but to look through each account, it's not worth their time.
Ryan's asking how long did it take them before when it did it to me, and it was about a day and a half, I think is about what it was. So maybe like 2 days, because they probably started looking into it immediately, even though they hadn't shut it down yet. So it's probably about 2 days. And Salamence is saying, or should they go ahead and give everyone the Exploiters title, like a legend that just says cheater? which is basically a humiliation badge. That would be hilarious if they did that. Just like enforce equip it. Like they couldn't change
take
the
it off.
title. That would be hilarious.
That's worse than button pusher.
Yeah, button pusher, exploiter. That's hilarious.
That is hilarious.
I can't believe I missed those messages. I had to go back and read those.
Oh, what's up, Ace Fusion?
Camaro, I got the Iron Man cut off about an inch over my head.
All right, Nick over here says, this is copied from Kabam MCOC Term of Service.
Read it.
Use features of the websites or services for anything other than their intended purpose, including exploiting glitches for personal gain. There it is.
Okay, put them banned.
Bye, Slycem. It was nice knowing you.
Well, here, Italian Joe says, exploiting glitches is sketchy, though, especially since they said it wasn't an issue. Yeah, it's such a headache. I mean, they really, to me, they really kind of screwed the pooch by the way they handled it. Should have been handled better. The fact that there was a statement stating that there is no known glitch, people brought it to the table, they walked away from it. You know, it should have been handled better. So it'll be interesting to see how they do it.
Dropface says, "Can we go? Can they retro that? I want to exploit it. I want that title, because he's saying he exploited it when I exploited it the first time, long time ago. Like it was like a year and a half ago."
Yeah, Dropface says, as a server and database guy, it would take me all of 15 minutes to have a list of every account that ran more than once. Yeah, I don't think it'll take them long, but then again, it's going back and finding out what they did, what rewards, how many times, what are they going to do about it, at what point is bannable, what point is just rollback. There's all sorts of fun, interesting stuff. What I like is how they started out with, okay, well, we're going to roll it back, we're going to take the stuff, you don't get any of it back. And then it become, okay, well now we're going to ban you. Oh my God, you guys aren't stopping, stop. It might be permanent bans, you know.
Stop it.
You know, it's like the parents that can't get their kid to quit listening or not listening.
Yeah.
You know,
It's kind of like reminds me of the guy that did he did one of the rifts and the game had an emergency maintenance. Then he lost his shards, but instead of giving him 10,000 shards back, they gave him, I think it was 100,000 or something like that. And he went crazy with it, and he got banned for like a week, and they took all that back, everything he got.
it's, you know. Burn One says, this is one of the most intense conversations I've been a part of here. Love that everyone can voice their opinions here. That's what we're here for, guys. Come in and voice your opinion. Again, it's interesting to see. Caleb says, at my name, if they set the right parameters in their database search, they can pull those records with little effort. Plus, scripts can do the brunt of the work to clean it up.
Okay, why aren't you guys working for Kabam with knowledge like that?
Yeah. My name says
Michael.
go ahead.
Michael, I just want to say real quick, thanks for subbing. I appreciate it. Go ahead, Slycem.
Oh, my name says, did they say it wasn't an issue this time at Italian Joe? To which Italian Joe responded, last night Kabam Mike said it wasn't.
Yeah, he said this is not the reason the game went down. Yeah. And it's not an issue. Okay, go to your
Empress One is saying that they updated the statement, but he can't post a link because he's not a mod.
Well, that's your fault.
He's saying it over on my side. Yeah.
Yeah. Nick saying, what does Kabam consider an exploit?
Anything that doesn't work normally. So the game.
Yes, drop it.
So listen, here's what you can't do. You're not allowed to use Spider-Man in Alliance War defense. For the past. Yeah, because at the end of the day, you know, he had that super evade. Therefore, that's exploiting Spider-Man as a defensive player.
How about everybody that went through LOL when Unstoppable Colossus wasn't unstoppable?
Me.
You are now banned for exploiting.
I'm gone, guys. I exploited Labyrinth of Legends. I mean, it took me 4 hours to beat him, but I guess I'm banned.
Before they ban you, they have to fix Unstoppable first, because that thing was proccing twice. for no reason.
It's so funny because there are a lot of things that are mistakes in the game, and people continue to play the game. You know, a lot of people raced to LOL whenever Unstoppable Colossus was down, for good reason.
Yep.
I mean, it's the nature of the beast. If you leave something in the game, expect it to get done. It's just the way gamers are. I hate to tell you that.
And
so
Drop Fate's right. They gave him
put the link in the chat, my chat.
yeah.
give him 10,000 crystals. Now Charlotte's back.
Yeah, there you go. All right, Dave C says, when will the bans come down? Who knows?
Here, I'll
Tomorrow.
come. As soon as I finish this fight, I'll go to the link, drop faith, and I'll read this statement.
Yeah,
But
Dave C over here says, how sad will you be if you're permanently banned, Sly? You know, I won't be sad.
he will rage.
I won't. As much as I'll be frustrated about it, it is what it is. I mean, it's a game. The good news for me, you know, here's the deal. I can rebuild my secondary account the same way that I built this account.
Actually, no, I'll give you my other account. You're not starting from all the way back there. Mm.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't care. It goes to show that the game, I've played plenty of these games.
All right, I got it.
So it doesn't worry me, you know.
I'm going to window capture it on my stream and blow it up. That way we can see it.
Italian Joe's saying, yeah, they might do a temp ban on the ones that got crazy T2 alpha shards. Take them back and reinstate. Hey, Willow saying, Frojo, double exploiter. DMR News,
What?
Kabam talking nonsense.
All right, so I got it right here. I'm going to read it. All right?
Yep.
Go ahead.
All right, it says, we have been made aware of an active bug that had the potential to be exploited in the manner that allows players to receive rewards that they have not earned. We have spent a considerable amount of time investigating the cause of the bug. We now push the fix that will stop this bug. Is this the first statement? Yeah, okay, yeah. Here's the updated. It looks like there's a little confusion going on, so allow me to try and clear this up for everyone. First of all, knowingly exploiting a bug or glitch is a punishable offense. That punishment can come in many different forms, including but not limited to a temporary or permanent ban. Now, in this case, this was an exploitable bug that for some was completely unavoidable. You have been doing it without even knowing because you were just finishing your quest. That's not knowingly exploiting something, but we said that irregardless accounts of exploitation may face a temporary or permanent ban. There is a difference between running a path a few times and getting extra rewards, even if you knew that you were doing it, and then running the shortest path over and over 100+ times. Additionally, if you use the rewards to rank up a champion or multiple crystals, this is the reward that will be taken. If you got an extra tier 4 basic and use it to rank your 4-star to rank 5, then we will unrank them and take any extra tier 4 basic, not the other 4 that you earned legitimately. Lastly, yes, this was a mistake, but knowingly abusing that bug is not okay. This is laid out in our terms of service as well as right here on the forums in the thread that was linked from the announcement.
From what announcement?
The one that I quit reading at first because
That was posted when?
My time's wrong. It's saying it's 4:30 when that one was posted in the morning.
4:30 p.m. a.m. or p.m.
AM.
Really? Oh,
This-
jeez.
This that they just posted, the one before was like 1-something a.m. So I don't know if it's their time or my time. I don't, or if something's wrong. It always shows the wrong time for me.
And what's up, DOA?
Whoa, there's a bunch of stuff here. I shared another account, therefore I'm gonna get banned, but it was given to me. So basically, accounts are gonna get rolled back, pretty much. Slycem didn't say nothing to me, so I'm here, bro. He's over here on my stream because you didn't say hi. But hey, that was partially my fault because I was reading a 3-page paragraph.
Who was it? Oh,
DOA.
DOA? Yeah, DOA, that's because Frojo's hogging the mic.
I just said hi to him.
And nobody cares if you said hi. He wanted Slycem to say hi.
Who are you?
I blame Frojo.
Who are you?
Frojo stole the mic.
Who are
Dave
you
over here.
people?
Dave says Frojo didn't get A's in reading. That's for sure.
Actually, I did.
I was horrible at it.
But I did always get high marks in writing.
That's
crazy, right?
Yeah,
Like when in Texas we have a thing that was called like the toss test or something, and the highest score in it was a 4. Like you got scored 1, 2, 3, or 4. I scored 4 in it every time I took it.
Sounds like a Texas test. Only goes to 4.
No.
Yeah, how many times in those sentences do you write like?
Never. I don't think I ever wrote like once.
Okay, real quick. Italian Joe, in response to what you were reading, said a potential what the heck? LOL. Nick, Kabam. This is from their terms of service. Kabam periodically schedules system downtime for the website and services for maintenance and other purposes. You agree that Kabam has no responsibility and is not liable for any loss of materials, data, transactions, or other information or materials caused by such system outages, or the resultant delay, misdelivery, or non-delivery of data, transactions, or other information of materials caused by such system outages.
Steven's asking me, so double rewards we're giving out? Well, Steven, it depends. If you did it twice, you got double rewards. If you did it 100 times, you got 100 times rewards. So it just depends on how many times you did it.
It's definitely a cluster, and it's interesting. Like I said, we've got posts where Kabam Mike's saying, "No, there is nothing." Then we're seeing posts where all of a sudden it's against the rules. We've seen the games operating as intended, I think. Oh, wait, no, that was just Spider-Man for the past 6 months.
The Defender will be coming out any second.
Yeah. So it's going to be a crapshoot. It's going to be interesting.
Oh, no, 45 minutes.
Will you make up your mind?
That's a few minutes. Where's Anthony? He'll argue.
Oh, thanks,
Slice up, what did you just do?
So that's fantastic. So Kabam is completely 100% in the right no matter what they do. We can invest all the time and money that we want into this game, and they just get to do whatever they want, and they're completely indemnified against any and all problems. So scheduled or unscheduled, they're not responsible for anything that happens to us. Yeah. The more I think about it, I'm wondering if I'm wasting my time here. I mean, I'm investing a lot of time and effort into this game, and yet they bear zero responsibility for anything that happens.
Well, here,
sounds like a good deal.
Let's be honest. Here's the thing: every
who just left?
Chid. He said, "Going on strike then at Adamarco." What did Adamarco say? LO, they already say no one can hear you, Chid. LO, sorry, bro. SlycemGaming and Chid. Just messing with Chid. Chid had to go somewhere, I think. But no, here's the thing. All games have a very similar terms of service. It's very similar. It's no big deal. What do you do about it? Great. It doesn't hurt my feelings. It's the way it is. The same bull crap whenever I played WoW. It's the same crap for every other game I ever put on any computer or anything that I've ever done. Cheat, you could get banned. Do this, you could do that. Blah 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 blah. To me, the biggest difference between most of those games and Kabam currently is that when they make the mistake, when there's something wrong with the game, it's never a opportunity for that company to take it out on the players. Because to me, I feel like Kabam looks at it as like, okay, how do we punish players? Like, this is us. We find a way to punish players rather than saying, hey, we made a mistake too. We didn't offer the content. We didn't get it fixed. We didn't do these things. It's just as much our fault. They take themselves totally out of the equation, and they're never wrong. It's never their fault. It's never anything that they did. It's just like all these people that whenever it's just like when all these people, gosh, I'm drunk. Whenever they lost their arena boost, when they were grinding for the arena back a couple weeks ago, when we had these multiple delays and the game was down multiple times, and people lost their arena boost, they lost these things. They lost their different items that they were using. Kabam didn't, if Kabam wants to be a stand-up a gaming community, Kabam goes back and gives those rewards back out. Not because they have to, not because the term of service says they should, but they do it because they're trying to be the right company. Right now, I feel like it's a company that's against the players.
I think if they don't take back the tier 2 alphas and 5 stars, it's unfair to the players that couldn't do it.
They should absolutely take everything back.
Yes.
I mean, there's no doubt about that. But it's what do you do to the people? They left it there. It's like putting a kid in a room with a plate full of marshmallows and not telling them that they're not supposed to eat it, and then punishing them afterwards because they
basically
did. I mean, you can make the argument. We're adults and we should know better. But some of us here aren't adults. I mean, there are kids that play this game. And I also wanted to say, hey, Anthony, be a little careful. You might get a nosebleed way up there on that high horse of yours. So just be a little cautious.
Look, here's the thing.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Look, and I'm not here to beat up anybody. I get where Anthony's coming from. I mean, look, Anthony is a very black and white, and we've talked about this before. He's a very black and white person.
Yeah, basically, that's what I was going to say, is basically they're saying they told us by putting it in the terms of service.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
And technically, sure everybody read in detail.
But here's it doesn't take much to know. I mean, everybody, you look at kids.
I blame Anthony for not telling us because he read the terms of service. He's supposed to be our fat guy.
I just
let us know everything.
I run into the issue when a company does more against the players than for the players, and I feel like here lately that's more what Kabam has been about, is what can we do to go against the players. They've issued more bans. Now, granted, hacking and changing the game code is one thing, but when you got people, if you leave an exploit up, you're asking for it. You run an
Not only that, they refuse to share any information about how any of this stuff works, and not only that, some people have opened, say, 7 feature, 15,000 shards per to get 7 garbage champions. Some people have opened 4-star after 4-star after 4-star after 4-star, getting the same champs over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
This game is not fair. And so, if somebody took advantage of their, refusal to do the right thing or to act, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have, I have no problem with them saying, okay, we made a mistake. We left the barn door open. We're taking the rewards back. It's a game. It's not real life. It's not an exploding ATM. It's not money falling off the back of a fucking truck.
They're going too far by banning these people.
If they're going to start banning people, because I did it on stream last night, several times to figure out exactly how it was working. Where was it coming from? And if they're going to ban me, I'll wear that.
They're not going to ban you.
Like a freaking badge of honor.
I just read it, and they said that the people they're going to ban are the people that were doing it ridiculous amount of times, like 100+ times. That probably spent a ton of money just to do it, and they're going to get nothing for it, and they're probably not going to get their money back, which sucks for them.
Anthony says, because the game is super competitive, I can see someone wanting that edge. I see both sides. It's an internal ethical choice. To me, cheaters never win and winners never cheat. What's the famous saying? If you're not cheating, if you're not...
You ain't trying. That's what they say in the NFL.
And that's everywhere. I mean, it's unfortunate that's the way life goes. If you're not pushing the boundaries, you're gonna get left behind.
I've got 80 4-star champions. Okay, so if I exploited, if I got shards and I opened some 4-stars and I come out with, say, 1 new champion, did I really get a huge advantage? Do I have a huge advantage over anybody in that situation? Really? I get it if you're a 30,000 or 40,000 player or something like that. That's just where my issue lies. And there's not really anything we can. And say until we actually see what happens and who gets better. Because I've seen the pictures too of people with, rosters full of 5 stars or, inventories full of T4 basics, so whatever.
Salamence is saying that no one should be punished, but SlycemGaming should be permanently banned.
Who said that?
Salamence.
I agree. Ban that SlycemGaming mother trucker.
Jay Rudd said people like Dropface Friend are screwed.
I think it's one of those things. Everything should get pulled back.
Yeah, I don't think they should get banned either.
To me, it's not a bannable offense.
I don't think anybody should be banned for this. Take the stuff back, absolutely. But there's a difference between taking advantage of their mistake that they are not fixing, and like going to an outside party or bringing in third-party software and actively trying to cheat the system. They left the barn door wide open, said nothing about it, did nothing about it. They bear a huge chunk of responsibility here. My opinion.
Doesn't matter. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a catch-22. It's Drop Faith talking about trophies for everybody. That's so wrong. I explained to my kid he can't be proud of showing up and told him the trophy won't go in his room. That's awesome.
I agree, and I feel the same way about participation trophies. Like I've already told my son. I'll be like, if you don't win and you get a trophy, it's going in the trash.
Throw it away. Yep. DMR News at Anthony Amendola. I have been screwed by Kabam over and over. If I can exploit something in the game to get something back, I'm going to do it. Nick.
DMR makes a good point, too, about the top alliances that are working together to cheat us when it comes to war matchmaking. When you're a 1,452 war rating and you come up against a 2,500 because they're exploiting the system, nobody says or does anything.
Nick says, hey, SlycemGaming, read this. Right of access to your information. You must also submit any request for access to your personal data to privacypolicy@kabam.com. Does this apply to in-game information? Probably so. Burn one said, Mad JJ, tonight's discussion is about the loophole in the monthly event quest. Sam says, I'm for trophies for all. I'm out on that. Slade, we're talking about the bans.
Eternal Warrior says the latest title of Analyzer's video is "Quitting the Contest." You know what? You know how I feel about all these new YouTubers, and they have all these subscribers and they just quit on you guys. I think that's pretty messed up because,
Here, I can tell
I've been here since the beginning, and I only got 6,000 and I ain't going nowhere. Shots fired.
Sorry. Yeah, no, shots fired for sure. Here's the thing, and this is exactly how I feel. I don't care if I get banned or not. If I get banned, so be it. I'll take it. It moves on. I did what I did based on what I saw was an opportunity, based on the fact that other people were doing it. I'm not going to risk being left behind. It makes no sense. You don't leave yourself out there to be left behind. Worst case scenario is they ban everybody. Best case scenario is they leave. Best case scenario is really that everything gets pulled back and people move forward, and Kabam does a better job of fixing the issue, and they see that this is a problem. They have to be on top of their bugs. The mediocre solution is that nothing happens, or that partial things happen one way or another, and we continue playing the game. Even if I was to get banned, I'll still be here. I've got a secondary account that will go live, or I'll start another one and move on. Not to be a pompous person, but the game is a progressive game. I'll get back to where I was just the same. What's up?
Salamence is saying that Analyzer's making fun of those type of YouTubers, LT and W Benga. Shots fired again. Shots fired.
Pow pow.
Adam Marco said Frojo started from the bottom. Now you hear rolling the floor laughing.
Who's that? Who's rolling? Who's laughing?
Adam Marco says rolling on the floor laughing.
My name says "Don't remember me now." That
I think it means "Don't remind me."
Oh, don't remind me now. That point about top alliances manipulating war matchmaking. Bulldog, I'm under a lot of pressure at the moment. Cry face. So, Slade Wilson over here said, I remember watching Frojo when I was a noob. Chid says, he still is a noob. I think he meant to say you were a noob.
I put it in all my videos. All my war videos, I put I'm a noob in it over and over.
No. Slade was saying when he was a noob, and then Chid called him out and said he is still a noob.
Well, I think Chid's trying to call out Frojo. I think.
I still am.
Oh.
Yeah. I think Frojo read it the way I did originally, which is I remember watching Frojo when he was a noob.
Drop Fate.
Yeah, but it says I.
Yes, too. He's over here. Yeah, but Analyzer's video was 17 hours. You didn't do it with Rogue either. So let me know when Analyzer beats Labyrinth of Legends with Rogue.
Yeah. My name's saying yes. It was correct. You were reminding me.
He used Star-Lord, right?
I don't know, but now, Frojo, when you beat Legend, the LOL run, that Unstoppable Colossus was unstoppable, correct?
No.
Oh, there's a ban coming. That's an exploit.
Exploit the game.
Exploits. Look out.
Adam Marco said, sadly, it is a song, Frojo. The hook is only good for making jokes.
Nice.
Drop it. I don't understand why he doesn't stretch out the video to 10 minutes just like Mr. LT. Oh, yeah. LT, man, he makes sure his videos are over. Every single video of his is over 10 minutes. He wants that ad revenue money. I don't blame him at the same time, especially since this all he does is YouTube. You can't hate on the dude for being a successful
for making a
YouTuber.
living. Yeah, exactly.
He does have a family and kids, and he is making entertainment for a younger audience. You can't. He's successful at what he does.
He's not everyone's cup of tea, and that's fine.
And all that stuff, but I give him props for making the YouTube thing work and on a big time level.
Yeah, you can give somebody props and still dislike them. I mean, those things are not mutually exclusive.
Kills it on YouTube.
I think that every time I see Steve Harvey on the television. I mean, I think he's a rambling moron, but good on him. He made a living at it, a good living, too.
He's hilarious, I think.
Oh, I think he's a walking retard. But he's rich and he did well for himself, so good on him.
Yes, he did.
I can have respect for that, even though I have no respect for him as a human being. I can respect what he's done.
Jay Rudd says he has a champion question for us. Is Iceman maxed out a better attacker or defender? It depends on how you want to use him. I think he's a better attacker than defender always.
Yep.
But a lot of people use him on defense, and I think I'm fixing to face one in this alliance war that I am doing, and I'm not looking forward to it because it's on thorns.
So here, this goes to show you just how interesting I am to see just what they're going to do with the game. I was debating about doing a crystal opening tonight, doing some of these Doc Ock / Green Goblin crystals. I have 63 units. So obviously I was going to have to purchase an Odin and then decide what I wanted to do. But knowing that Kabam could be ridiculous, I'm going to hold. I'm going to wait. I'm going to see what they do.
You might get banned, dude. You don't want to do that until after.
Well, exactly. So now I'm not syncing anything in the game.
I'm same
put gameplay.
Mode. I sold some stuff today, and I was gonna go buy an iTunes card to buy an Odin because I wanted to open some Madness crystals. I'm not spending a penny until this all blows over.
Smoke Man's calling me out, saying, "Dude, Rogue was your choice." No. Rogue was not my choice. Rogue was the only choice Kabam gave me.
I'm aware of that, my name, but my time and my money are mine. So how I choose to spend them, I realize that, when you do something like this, when you play a game of this nature, you play at their leisure and you're investing time and money with no guarantee of return. And It's kind of like if you've ever seen the movie Rush with Chris Hemsworth and Daniel Bruhl, and he talks about going on to the racetrack. They're Formula One racers, and he goes, "I accept that every time I get onto that racetrack, there's a 20% chance that I'm going to die, and I accept those risks, but I won't accept 1% chance more." And that's how I view it. Is I accept that when I play a game like this. I'll accept a certain amount of risk that at any given point, I could lose all of that time and money that I've invested. But if I don't feel that my partner in that, which is the company who I am investing my time and money with, is going to be fair and have my back, then I will. That return on investment is no longer there. I will no longer be part of that. If I feel that they're going to be fair and even-handed in all situations, I will continue to do that. That's how I feel.
I got Nick over here who says, "Why would they ban a whale?" No offense, Slice 'em. I don't see myself as a whale. I don't know what qualifies as a whale. I'm a very honest individual. I'll tell you what I have and haven't done. I have no issues with that. Adam Marco saying Slice 'em is not a whale. He's a tiger shark, I think is what he meant to say there. LOL at Nick. Yeah, see, tiger sharks are like the babies of the ocean. They're not nowhere near those whales.
Yeah, they sound bad, but they're actually really not that big.
Yeah. Burn one saying he's too sexy for a shirt. All right, that's good to know.
Right said Fred is the name of the guy that sung that.
Yes, excellent song. Hilarious. You gotta enjoy it every time it comes on.
I muted the Skype for a second to say hi to a new subscriber, and everybody started saying, "Mute Bulldog, mute him for days." And then now there's people going, "No, don't mute Bulldog. Don't ever mute Bulldog." I love it.
Oh. Well, no matter what, SlycemGaming will continue. We will still be covering many, many things. I will still be here. If nothing else, we'll throw up a protest with the chair for whatever being. So we'll see what happens. I'm not too worried about it. Sam says, "Sly, if banned, would you quit or start with a lower other account?" Maybe I'll go buy a high-level account. I don't know. I mean, that's my money, my right to buy it, right? At least that's how I see it, even though it's technically against their terms. No, with that being said, I do have a secondary account. It does actually have the Slice 'em name, so we'll see what happens. Who knows? DMR News. DMR News over here says, SlycemGaming, tell me if Kabam hasn't been exploiting me. My 5-star roster: Magneto, double dupe; Iron Fist, dupe; Yellowjack, Magic; Black Panther, Winter Soldier, Storm, Drax, Ronan, Mordo, all undupe. What the heck is with this madness? We'll see. Look, it's an RNG-based game. It's the way it is. I don't get too worked up over it. I don't know.
Battle Group 1 is finished, A. Willow says.
Anthony's saying, Bulldog, that was perfectly said. No, I agree with you there, Bulldog, and I think that's what Anthony's saying here, too. Anytime you play a game like this, there is a mutual understanding between the two parties involved. And it's each party's job to watch after the other. And I think a large part of the reason you see people take advantage of this is because they feel like Kabam takes advantage of us as players.
Exactly.
They're saying free the chair.
Here, you know what? We're just going to start the ban early. Here's the chair. Just enjoy the chair, fellas. Come on over,
free,
check
guys.
it out. The chair is free. We're going to let it sit there. I
think Slice'em's butt is free is what he's saying.
Yeah. Ooh. Now you can get that sweat going. Oh, the chair sweat.
Oh, no. No.
You got to get the stretch while I'm going over here. My quads are a little sore. Oh, oh, yeah. All right. No, for real though. Who knows? Who knows what they're gonna do? I'm not overly worried about it. My name says you won't get banned. SlycemGaming. How many times did you do it? By the way, I really don't know. I didn't keep track. I didn't really run. I can tell you this: I purchased no units. As far as making it worth doing, you know, there's a part of me that says I don't want to say too much.
Chair.
Oh, the chair hype, chair. Yeah. So let's see here. Slate over here says free chair, ban Slycem. Steven says hi, I'm here. Caleb, I wish I could program for Kabam. The logic is easy, and I honestly don't understand the bugs. Yeah. Axel says, who do you predict will make it as a 6-star and won't? I've asked. Marcus chanting chair. Sam says, would you ask the criminal how much money he took? Yeah. Caleb saying, I used to host an MMORPG and bugs weren't a huge issue at all. Ace of
Smoke Man.
Oh, what Smoke got over there?
He's asking a question, so who is worse, Falcon or White Magneto? And then he says, yes, I know both are really bad. I beg to differ.
Yeah, no, I
think,
like Falcon.
Falcon is in that just below average category, and White Magneto is in the worst character in the game category. Falcon is not there. So.
Oh, hold on here. I'm getting White. Let me get White Magneto out of my trash can over here next to my desk. He's in here somewhere. Yep. Yeah, he's still in there. I mean,
Adam Martin says the chair hype is real.
Yeah, it is. Let's see. I got Burn one saying, Sam, no, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Slade, chair hype, defenders coming in like less than half an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Ugly 820 gets a, oh, yeah. Thank you, man. I got a $1 super chat.
No. His is €1, I believe.
Ain't that $1?
Yeah, it's a little more than $1, kind of, sort of.
Okay,
Not
we're
much.
gonna put $1.
Oh, look at you with your, oh, yeah.
Well, that's what we do.
Yep. Well, good for you. Sam over here says they should just take away that Stark Spidey. I don't know about that.
Smoke Man was trying to decide on who to rank 3 first. Definitely in that case, Falcon. He has way more utility.
A lot more.
And then White Magneto is just garbage.
He's horrible. Horrible.
Salaman says that ain't no dollar.
Correct.
It's about $1.20, says Ryan. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Exactly. Sam says, and Bulldog's punishment should be that.
Now Adam's saying it's $2.25. Now I'm gonna look it up myself.
Sam says, and Bulldog's punishment should be that he has to keep 5-star Hulkbuster forever. Dun dun dun. All right. Holy smokies! It is approaching 2 in the morning. Did not think it was that late already. Holy smokies!
It says €1 equals $1.17 US. So, yeah,
There you go.
it was $1.20 basically, as Ryan M said.
Yeah. All right, so we're getting ready to. I'm going to go for probably another 10 minutes or so.
I'm gonna probably go for another 18 minutes and then catch that first episode of the Defenders.
Yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. I want to go over a couple things over here.
Go ahead.
I do want to say thanks to tonight's top supporters. I had Josh and Tipsy both at that $5 mark. This week we've had a lot of great support, and I want to say thanks to all those that have been supporting us. We're coming close to the end. Again, the board gets wiped on Sunday. So, again, I want to say thanks to everybody that's made it an effort to help us out and support us. We appreciate it. Uh-oh. There's a
Super Bobble.
Is that you?
sub to my channel.
Oh, that
Did
was
it
you.
come through on your side?
Well, yeah, I hear everything that you hear.
Are you streaming my stream?
No, I'm not streaming your stream, but your stream is pushing out through your speakers, which is your headset.
It's picking up my music and everything?
Seems that way. Either that or I wonder if it's because I have some of your old alerts. No, I don't have your alerts. Do I? No, wait. No, I don't.
Yeah, you did have some of my old alerts before.
Nope, I have mine up.
Do you hear my music? The do 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 do.
No, I don't hear your music.
Okay, then you have my alerts on still.
I shouldn't. It's my own stream. There's nothing with your alerts. Somehow I hear your alerts, though. Doesn't matter. Either way.
Do you have my stream on?
No, I don't have your stream on.
That's messed up, bro.
I tell you, I keep 2 YouTube deals up. I keep track of everything going on. I can tell you this.
So is lost? No, I'm not burn one.
Do what? Frojo's lost?
Slycem is lost. He's trying to figure out why he can hear my alerts.
That's so
Not
true.
me.
I stay lost.
I think burn one is lost, Slycem. I just want to let you know that.
Well, that doesn't shock me. Let's see. So yeah, no, I try to keep track of everybody that's up and going currently. So I see where contest went live. Whack, whack, whack.
Wah, wah, wah.
Well, that really makes me mad whenever they don't show me the people I want to see.
I see you now. It's showing you now. I don't know why it didn't show you earlier.
Where it doesn't even show you as live. But you are. There you are. 31 people rocking out your channel.
And you're over there rocking 54, or last I refreshed it.
52 now. We're dying.
Yeah, I keep going from like 30 to 40 and then 40 to 30. I think people are going back and forth between Brian's stream.
Oh, yeah. Mario says, hey, are you guys in the path of the solar eclipse? Actually, we are. Where I live,
Yeah, you are.
I am massively in it. Matter of fact, a lot of the schools have
Same
canceled.
here.
They've canceled school. There's people coming in. A couple in our area rented out part of their house for like $3,000. I mean, it's insane what people are doing. Caleb says, with your stream title, Kabam may be listening. No worries. With a super chat.
Hashtag.
Yeah,
no worries.
hashtag no worries. Thanks for the super chat. Here, let me update this.
Joel's up too still? Are you kidding me? I thought it's not showing him on mine.
No, he's not up. Surely not.
I knew he was up. I thought he was off.
Yeah, I would have expected him to be asleep by now.
Joel's up late if he's still on.
Very much so. All right, let's see here.
Yeah, we're in that path of totality too. Actually, we're the start of it, which was I couldn't figure out why people were getting like so freaked out about it. And I guess there's
It only happens like once every 100 years or something like that.
well, yeah, I mean, not only that, but I mean, in my area, like they seem to be taking it super seriously. Like, you know, make sure your gas tank is full. Don't be on the road. Blah. I was like, what the heck? You know, just and I guess I didn't realize how it works. And so, like, there's a bunch of people expected to come into our area because we're like right in the middle of that path.
I heard that like the temperature can drop 10 degrees during that time or something like that, up to 10 degrees,
What?
like almost instantly.
Yeah, with the lack of the sun's rays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drop Fade though here is saying, what? Dude, where do I sign up to? I'll rent my house for like $3,000. It's stupid. People, the hotels are booked. Everything is going insane. My dealership is giving away these little, the little like 3D looking glasses so you can stare at the sun and hope not to burn out your retina.
Are you serious?
Look, my mom brought me a pair for me, my wife, and the step kid. And she's like, look, you can't, the baby doesn't go outside that day. Don't let her near the windows.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah, you can go blind. I saw an interview with a guy that lives here. Actually, Stephen, the last one was in 1918. So it's been almost just under 100 years, 99 years. It's about once a century. And there was a guy who's like 102 or whatever, and he's still blind in one eye because he looked at it when it happened back in 1918, I think it was.
And Steven's got a point.
Yeah,
So
you can go blind.
It's really weird because they're predicting it, but then they're predicting like another one later this year or something like that. Like
Yeah, but this is the only one that's going to be total. See, that's the thing is we've had several in my lifetime. There's been I think 3 eclipses, but they've never been total eclipses. There's always been like a little 90% or 95% or whatever it is. This is the first time since 1918 that we'll get 100% total eclipse.
Jay Rudd is asking how long did he look at it?
I think it went on for, I don't know. I think he only looked at it for a couple of minutes, two minutes or so. I'm imagining, based on their description of it.
Smoke Man says he's selling those glasses at work for $1.99.
Yeah, I mean it's insane. People are eating them up. Dropface says,
and apparently there's fakes out there too. You got to be careful.
There's fakes.
There's so many people buying them. They're selling, like Amazon pulled a bunch off their website. And they have to be stamped with the ISO logo. But there's people even faking that. To Monday. It'll be Monday.
All right, I'm going on a road trip. I'm going to Slycem's, everybody. I'll see you live at Slycem's chair.
Come on over. Hey, the good news is at least there will be an account available to be played for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, my account.
All right. So, yeah. Let's see. Smoke Man. Oh, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Going back through chat. So, okay, guys. Yeah, it's...
Jay Rudd's asking where's the best place to see it. It's where you are, right, Slycem?
That's what they're saying, yeah. Southeast Missouri is a hot spot. Southern Illinois, Carbondale area is apparently a big one.
I'm looking at it right now. Where in Missouri are you?
Southeast.
Southeast, yeah. It's going to pass, like the path of totality is going to start, it's going to go, I don't know, it's about 100 or so miles from me north. And for you, it's looking like it's going to be, probably within 20 to 30 miles if you're where I think you are.
Here, hold on.
So,
what do I Google to see this path?
I'm looking, path of total eclipse 2017 is what I searched.
Basically,
so it's going to start in Oregon. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say what totality means is that where you can actually see that it's completely blocked. It's like covered. You can see it. You can see it from here, like in Texas, but you're not going to see the total eclipse.
Yeah,
you have to
like if you're where you are, you'll see like 90% covered. There'll still be some. Yeah, so it's going to start over me, and then it's going to go over Idaho. It's going to go right through the middle of Wyoming. Not that anybody's there to notice, just some cows. Then it's going to go right over the middle of Nebraska. Same thing, just a bunch of corn. It's going to notice. Then it'll pass right over Kansas City, down towards you, then down through the eastern part of Tennessee, straight down through like the dead middle of South Carolina, and then out into the ocean.
This is insane. So yeah,
I just couldn't figure out why people were getting so excited about it.
It is definitely passing almost right over me. Let me see here.
Marcus Rice wants to know if you come, he'll bring animal crackers if you let him come to you.
Deal.
Mario is saying Texas gets 67%.
Is that what it is? Okay. Yeah, I knew. I had no idea. I was just throwing out a number.
Matt says, "Can we talk about MCOC again?"
Who's that?
Salamance.
Look,
the guy band.
What do you? Wait a minute. Wait. Why has he got to be like that? That hurts my feelings. Mario says, "Wonder if cows will go blind." MCOC. Don't you know that we'll have to change the platform of our stream here before long? Jeez.
Yeah, because there won't be. Yeah, none of us will be able to stream because we'll all be banned.
RP1 aliens.
Yeah. I pulled up the map. They zoomed in here for the Missouri, Illinois, and so I'm not too terribly far from Carbondale. And if you pull up the Missouri, Illinois one, you'll see the blue line almost goes right over the top of Carbondale. So
y'all see what Dropface said in y'all's chat?
It's the first time in 87 years Southern Missouri has seen a tourist. That's
not true.
awesome, dude.
Not true. They have some old mill here. People come and see every so often.
That's funny.
What else is there? We've got a nice Walmart. People like to come see. Okay, yeah, you could be right about that. Crap.
Smoke Man says they are shutting down major highways from wide load travel because they are expecting people to be here in droves.
Yeah, same here in Oregon. They're expecting just tons of tourists.
Oh yeah.
Because we got Northern California just over the border, so.
Yep.
Salaman says, I don't understand why people care about an eclipse. What's so interesting about seeing the sun being covered up?
It's rare, but more importantly, there was a song wrote about it, and it's called Eclipse of the Heart. Listen to it, check it out. It'll tell you all you need to know about this eclipse
About
coming up.
life.
Yeah. when you hear that, your soul will change. DMR News saying SlycemGaming, Vampire Alert, Slice'em and Bulldog, be careful, garlic, silver, steak, holy water. Matter of fact, I started loading up my silver bullets today. I loaded them all up. I'm ready to go. Let the chaos begin.
I heard they can't handle warhead breath either.
Ooh, perfect. I still got a bag full of those.
You should be good then.
Hey, so are you near Carbondale?
Yeah, sort of. I'm like across the border.
Oh, okay. That's not very far. My dad was born in Paducah, which is just down I-24 from there.
Yep, we compete with Paducah all day long for business.
Yeah, crazy. And my uncle's in Independence, though, which is on the other side of the state.
Smoke Man says, because it happens once a century. Jay Rudd says, have you not seen Ozark?
Oh, yeah, Lake of the Ozark. Good point. And we have Branson, but neither of those are in southeast Missouri.
I think he's talking about the TV show, Ozark.
Oh, crap. Sounded better.
And then Smoke Man says, stop. No, don't listen to Total Eclipse of the Heart.
No, do it. It is good for you.
Salaman says, the only thing I care about is getting this Iron Man in the arena because Iron Man is so OP.
Very OP. You should be
Jay Rudd is saying 5 minutes to Defenders.
Watch
Watch them not release it on time.
5 minutes, folks.
Dude, everybody's so pumped up to see it too, man.
Dude, they've got their KY jelly and everything. Everybody's stoked.
Whoa, I don't know about all that.
Let's see. Who was it? Iron Man and So OP. Yes. I hope you're ready to grind for Iron Man. If you're going for him, you're going to be looking at probably somewhere around 5.5 to 5.8 to get him.
What are you talking
Solid,
about?
you better grind hard, man. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Look, Iron Man's going to go super low. This is a great champion. He's actually a really good champion for beginning accounts to go after. He's very attainable. He's not going to go for a ton of points. You should be able to get him and be able to grow your account with Iron Man. And he's a great champion to have. So, what do you
Smoke Man says, good for you. Like, drink gasoline.
What was that response to?
Haitian says, turn around.
Turn around. Eat an animal cracker. What has this stream came down to? I'm eating animal crackers going crazy.
I think he's talking about, like, instead of listening to that song, drink gasoline.
So true.
Jay Rudd said, watch the stream go dead as soon as Defenders goes live.
Oh, yeah.
Watch Brian Grant. Let's. What I'm interested to see is how many people quit watching Brian Grant to go watch Defenders. There's 366 people watching him right now.
None.
I wonder how much it's gonna drop.
None.
You say none? You think he's gonna stay full there, huh?
Yep. What they'll do is they'll have another. They'll leave the stream open because they're very good supporters. They're great fans of Brian Grant. They'll leave the stream open and mute it and watch it. Do what?
Yeah, Anthony, I've heard that Ozark is if Justified and Breaking Bad had a baby, that would be Ozark. That's what I've heard.
All right, what was you saying, Frojo, about Brian?
Everybody knows Brian Grant could care less about Defenders. He's gonna be like, "Oh, what is the Defender?"
Yeah,
that's an Alliance War thing, right? King Kush in here. King Kush ain't going nowhere.
Look at the King Kush pushing up his number. King Kush is just so you know, King. Not that I'm baiting you here, but you are $1 away from getting on tonight's top supporter list as well. Just gonna throw that out there. All right, Haitian refugee saying Justified was really good. Breaking Bad I couldn't get into. Yeah, I never really watched either one. I should have. I hear
that was the other way around. That was the other way around. I liked Breaking Bad, but I couldn't really get into Justified. My dad really liked it, though. I like Timothy Olyphant. I'm a fan. I just couldn't get into the show. Except the whole thing with the knife and running at the guy. That whole myth, a man with a knife can cover like 22 feet in the amount of time it takes someone to pull a gun. That was a pretty funny scene.
Smoke Man is asking, what are the official predictions from Slycem and Bulldog for the cutoff? Bet time, boys. Bet time, boys. Where are they at?
The bet is regarding the basic arena.
Which is Iron Man.
Which is Iron Man. So I'm going to say...
Oh, King Kush coming in with that dollar.
2.12.
You think it's 2. Okay. Hold on here.
Real quick, Brian be like, nah, the one thing For Loki doesn't share is our defenders. Doesn't even know it's a TV show. And they're saying it's live.
Uh-oh. It was good knowing everybody. You guys are all going to run away now.
Oh, there goes Steven. See ya.
All right.
See ya.
So, here's what we got.
But, hey, you got to consider the ban. Don't forget that.
Yeah. Okay.
What effect the ban will have?
Yeah, on the arena.
So you said what, Bulldog?
Oh, yeah.
2.12.
Oh, yeah. King Kush coming in with that $2 over here on the Frojo stream as well.
Nice.
Thank you, King Kush. That's going to go into the pocketbook for my paycheck to pay for stuff.
All right, so here's what we're looking at. You said 2.8. I'm going to hold true to my word. I think he's going to go low. I think it's 1.8. I'm going to go 1.9 though, because I think the ban could cause a little bit of a drop in the pool.
All right, everyone. 1.9 for Slycem, 2.12 for Bulldog.
And that's for Iron Man.
That's for Iron Man.
Yeah, that's all we're doing is the basic.
Put me. I'm not in the bet, but I'm at 1.7.
Yeah.
1.7. All right.
Well, the way the bet works here, Frojo.
Wait, what is the bet? Yeah, what is the bet? Maybe I am in.
The bet is who gets to be called the arena expert from here on out.
Oh, okay.
So whoever wins from here on out, every stream, once per stream, is when somebody asks for a prediction on the basic arena, whoever's the loser has to say, well, let's go ask the arena expert. Slycem, what do you think the arena is going to cut off at? So once per stream, you have to refer to whoever was the winner as the arena expert and defer to them. That's the bet.
Okay. I'm in.
And
no way, Willow. Over does count. We're going closest total. That's why I went with 2.12. Yeah, we should do it two digits just in case.
Okay.
Or 2 decimal points. So what do you want? 1.9 what?
We'll go 1.99.
1.99. All right. And I've got 2.12. And Frojo has?
I'm staying with 1.7.
1.7 what?
He doesn't understand.
2 decimals. 1.71. All right, 1.71.
All right.
All right. Are we doing a Doc Ock too?
No.
No, just the basic.
Oh.
You're the only one that would know on the feature.
Yeah.
You don't do that. Have you seen my account? Let's see here.
Y'all ain't experts. The overshooters are experts. Who are the overshooters?
The one that way overshoot the numbers.
Oh.
Chid's poking at all those that throw stupid high numbers.
Brian dropped to 348.
What's a 348?
What?
I missed it.
his total viewers. He was
Oh.
at 366, so he
Yep.
dipped a little bit. It's only been 3 minutes so far.
Axel says, all right, I'm going to go watch Defenders, but I'm going to keep the stream on, so do you mind just being quiet and just start whispering? We'll do the chit. All right, guys. So what I was thinking is we could maybe discuss...
We were doing it earlier.
Yeah. Bowser Bulldog here saying, "LOL,
Here,
this is gonna
hang
be."
on, let me turn off my music.
Yeah,
It's too loud.
It's too loud, way too loud.
Music's too loud.
Yeah.
Price is wrong,
Whoa,
Frojo.
whoa.
Shh.
Hold on.
And a hush falls over the crowd.
Gotta talk like kid.
You gotta do the chid. Shh. Holy smokes! I think I was gonna fall asleep for a second. Hey, Willow saying 15.5. I think he's talking for Doc Ock there. All right. R31 says Tony Stark deserves better than this. King Kush saying LOL or laughing my rear end off. The chid. Chid said, "What's a chit?" No, a chid. That's you.
The children.
The
Is a
children.
small insect.
My name's Jeff. They were mad he didn't know what the Defenders were a show. Yep, I told you, Adam.
Unbelievable. Yep.
Ask him if he knew Doctor Strange was a Defender, but he don't.
DMR
But he
saying,
don't
shots
know.
fired, shots fired. Oh, all right. I mean it. I'm going to bed. Dag nabbit. I'm putting my animal crackers away, and I am going to bed.
Yeah, this is my last fight too, guys, because I am actually gonna go watch those Defenders that I don't know what they are, but that sounds like a great show.
Chid says,
Daytona, welcome to the channel.
hey, Daytona, what are you doing over there? You're on the wrong stream. Sorry, I just thought I'd do
I don't think so. I think you're on the right stream.
Chid says, hey, don't forget, hit that dislike button, guys. We appreciate the support.
Hey, as long as they're hitting a button, I don't think it's okay with me.
Mario says, unacceptable. Byron one saying, this guy, pointing to Chid. Leave it to Chid.
I think we're finding out who's pushing the dislike button, man. It's Chid.
It's Chid.
Chid's pushing the Yep.
Darn Chid. Alright, guys. Again, I do want to say I appreciate everybody. I do appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out with us. We didn't talk a whole lot about MCOC. We kind of played a little bit. We did talk about the bans or the exploits. See where things go.
Exploits.
Yeah.
A lot. This was the exploit stream.
Yeah. Axel says, start streaming Defenders so that you can have all of Brian viewers come to you. Chid says, hit that dislike for Frojo, too. He likes to see the numbers balanced.
I do. I love to see a balanced number, guys.
DMR, Defenders of Earth out of the sky, Flash in the night, jets into the battle like faster than light. Flash Gordon. Yeah. King saying, dang, you're leaving already? Yeah, man, it's 2 in the morning.
I've been on for 3.5 hours,
and
you came on like a few minutes after me.
I didn't even know you were streaming. I guess I did. You said something about it, but it didn't register, I guess.
You just didn't really care. You were just like, yeah, whatever, Frojo.
Whatever.
I'm going to stream. Who cares if you're streaming?
You're our only full-time employee.
Yeah. I should be on all the time.
Yep,
all the episodes are live. Oh, I'm going to click. Oh, the first episode's called the H word, guys. What do we think the H word could be? Oh, wait, I started it. Oops, I got to turn this down. I'm going to get fired.
Oh. Hey, Frojo, we're going to need to talk to you about sleeping on the job or watching TV shows on the job when you should be streaming.
No, I'm done. I'm out of here.
What?
I'm going to the bed. I got to watch this right here, guys. I got to go.
All right, take it easy, Frojo.
Defender hype.
Yeah, the Flash Gordon deal. I never really watched Flash Gordon. However, I did watch Ted, who had Flash Gordon in the movie. and they quoted it quite often. Excellent stuff. Yep, the hand, Mario. DMR News, SlycemGaming, you didn't get that.
Oh, the
yeah.
H word is the hand.
Yeah,
It's got to be.
Yeah. R31, of course, says horny. LOL.
Of course, R31 does.
Of course.
Frojo was born a quitter. Not.
Haitian saying nice, slice him. I'm not real sure what I did, but okay. Nick's getting ready to fight a 7K Magic with his 2K Cat World War II. I would say block. Watch for the limbo. If it's duped, watch for the limbo, and then once it's out of the way, go back to work on it. So, what is DWL? All I can think of is downloading, but I know it's not downloading. Down with lemon heads. Down with legal fees. Nope, that'd have an F. Yeah, Nick, I just got your tips. Dude, it is. It's all about managing limbo. Bait the L1 and go right back at her. Hey, take care, A Willow. Thanks for stopping in. John Wright says, Slice 'em. I'm back. I'm about to watch the Defenders. Hey, take care, man. King saying, make her bleed. Oh, good point. Yeah, use your L2. That L2. Just make sure you use it before limbo and don't push her into limbo while you got her bleeding. There you go. DMR says it's dying with laughter.
Dying with
Laughter.
All right, man.
Yep, I'm getting ready to head out of here. So, guys, again, I appreciate it. Here, look, I'm going to hit one more commercial just so I can make an extra, like, 10 cents. I appreciate everybody. Thank you guys so much. And, again, keep sending people our way. We continue to grow. You know, sorry tonight was kind of unstructured. It started out structured, and then I got all crazy and probably just need some sleep. So, it's been a very long time. So, long day. Indirectly, sort of, but not really. So, it is what it is. Nick saying use Hyperion. I got him today. He's a freaking god. He's definitely good. I didn't like him at first, but the more I use him, the better he gets. So, hey, Willow saying don't worry, loser. I'm a little confused. Yep. All right, guys. Again, thank you all so much. We appreciate it. Bulldog, anything you want to say to these guys before we get out of here?
No. Yeah, I mean, I apologize too for, not having the best structure tonight. It's I know for me personally, it's a topic that pushes my buttons. I'm a big fan of fairness, and I'm a big fan of justice, and I don't like the idea of people being treated unjustly. And so tomorrow will be better.
It makes me no difference. At this point, though, it's kind of puts the game in limbo. Not that I expect anything to happen. It's just kind of like there's nothing really going on right now in the game. I mean, here, let me look at the game for me. This is kind of what I fight right now. I'm not a big arena guy. I guess I'm going to have to be at this point. I'm starting to get to that point. By the way, real quick, who's Doug in the YouTube chat who'd made the cool grays? So Doug in the chat put Slycem 1.9. versus Frojo 1.7, Bulldoggernaut 2.12. Round 1. That is correct. Oh, Doug, whoever you are, you got to put 1.99 and 1.7. What did Frojo? We're going to say 172 for Frojo. So there you go. Okay, so this is what I was getting ready to complain about. And this is going to be the hard part. So for me, at this point in the game, I got Arena. I can finish Act 5. That's really the next thing for me to do. But I got Alliance War, Alliance Quest. The story is all played out. I'm 100% everywhere but Act 5, so I'm going to start to work on that. And then Event Quest. I'm done with the Explored. I'm 100% Master and Heroic. So at this point, it's all about just getting my account ready to go for LOL, really more than anything, I guess. So it'll be interesting to see what we do from here. So all right, guys. Again, thanks for Bowser. No, so far nobody's been banned. Not that we know of. There's been no confirmed bans. We're just saying, who knows what's going or not going to happen. Claim my fragments. Again, guys, best of luck. Wish everybody the best. Go enjoy Netflix Defenders. We're going to open these 2 crystals here. Alright, skill and T4. Things that I really don't need. Adam Marco says, your energy refills have helped me finish Sinister Foes Master SlycemGaming. Hey, good deal. I gave you energy refills? Alright, so, alright guys, again, I appreciate everybody for coming in. Good night, thank you all, and we'll be seeing you guys next time. Best of luck, and take care. Uh oh, I passed my browser. Whoops. Dang it, I did it again. See y'all.